Labo, you guys. This has been a lot of work has gone into this, a lot of coordination. This is easily the most ambitious live stream that I've ever organized. We have so many speakers. I think 14 of us joining today. So absolutely so excited to be working with Driven Labo. On-Chain Media recently announced that we have become the official media partner of Driven Labo, you guys. So we are supporting them. We're here for them. And this is such a big day for Driven. So I'll let Rex kind of go through everything here and give the TLDR for today. But yeah, very excited to get started, Rex.
Yeah, me too. It's going to be a bit of a party today. Like you said, a lot of people coming through. And we're here to celebrate the launch, finally, of the pre-sale of Paul Walker's tokenized Ferrari 360 Modena. And that is the RS1 token. So we're going to be launching live during this live stream in just a little bit.
Woo.
And yeah, so and then of course I've got the team here with me. I've got Josh, who's our director of vehicle operations over at Rev Hard Motors, and then we've got Gary, who's our community and marketing manager. So say hi, fellas.
Hey there, guys. Nice to meet you. I'm Iron Maiden. My name is Gary. So you guys might know me from the Discord. I'm always there. It is great to be here to celebrate, something that's very different on chain that I think it'll be something that we will be building along in the future, and also other, I guess, on Web3. It's going to be pretty big this year and from here on out.
Yeah, it's the start of everything we've been working towards. So exciting times. And Josh, quick mic check. It looked like you were talking earlier, but didn't hear you.
I am off of mute, which was
there we go.
Gary and I didn't overtalk.
We made it through technical difficulties today.
I am Josh with Rev Hard Motors. I have an import dealership, and been bringing in these JDM cars since 2018. So we have a lot of connections in Japan. Kind of operate as the backbone for securing the real world assets that we will tokenize. And yeah, we've been doing this for about 2 years now in a couple different iterations, and I really am excited for the progress. This is a big day coming. We have a big week planned at ETH Denver, so I think this is kind of the perfect lead into that, and I'm pretty excited. It's been a long time coming. Rex, I know you've been putting in a lot of work, and everyone on this call, and everyone that's put in work on this project. This is just my deepest gratitude. It's nice to see that we're on our way.
It's been nonstop, you guys. Let me tell you, I see them late night. Rex and Justin, they have been nonstop plugging away. And yeah, I just love the work ethic of your guys' team. Like everybody is driven, no pun intended, very driven on this mission you guys are on. And yeah, speaking of which, we have Justin here now from Decentral Bros, who has been a big part of helping out Driven Labo. So Justin, happy to have you here today, man.
Hello, hello. Happy Taco Tuesday. I almost forgot what day it is. They're starting to mesh.
All the days blend together when you have like a big thing like this, yeah.
Yeah. How are you, Rachel?
Oh, I'm doing great. This is we were just saying before you joined that this is easily the most ambitious live stream that I've ever organized. We have I think 14 people total that are going to be here, and we had to break this into different segments, you guys. So I do want to share like a bit about what you can expect if you're watching this today. We have so many guests joining us. I'll run through the list really quick, and then we can also go around and finish our introductions. But yeah, today we have, let's see, Rex, of course, from the Driven team, Iron Maiden. We have Justin, Base Disciple from Thank You, Base God, Zach Prater from the Base team, who is here with us now, and so many more guests. So every 30 minutes, we'll have some new folks joining us. So stay tuned. And then, I actually have a couple surprise guests at the end, you guys, from the community. So very excited for them to come up as well. Awesome. And yeah, real quick, maybe we can go over, pass it over to Zach and Base Disciple for their introductions as well. These are absolute legends, you guys. Like Zach came up in the Base community. He's now been hired by the Base team and has just been crushing it. So happy to have you here, Zach.
Yeah, happy to be here. I mean, Rachel, you call me a legend, but you've been doing these events for so long. I mean, you were the first Twitter space that I ever joined for these events. So
that's a crazy like claim to fame. Like you guys, Zach started his Base journey on our spaces. Like that is I just feel so honored like that it has been kind of like a launch pad for folks in the community. So I'm just so proud of you, man. Like you have done everything. Like I was telling Driven, like, you're one person on the base team. Like, I know if we DM you about something, you show up, you support the community. And I've always loved that about you, Zach. You really show up and really care about the base community.
Well, funny story about someone that really shows up. I was hosting an event in Texas, and then randomly, Justin flies. He flies from Colorado all the way to Texas just to attend my event. It's crazy. But I love the determination of almost everyone in this space, and I think it's really interesting what Driven Labo is doing. I've been a big fan of Paul Walker, ever since growing up with Fast and Furious movies, but I think it's interesting how y'all are taking real world assets and kind of changing that for a spin on base. And like I think we're fully aligned on the mission of bringing people on chain, but I see y'all every single day, either on a Twitter space, hanging out with Rachel on a live stream, engaging with projects, just helping people in general. So guys, it's an honor having you on this, being with everyone here. But yeah, I guess I'll hand it to Base God next.
Cool.
TYBG.
Yeah. So, hello everybody. GMBM, repping the Base God community on this call. We're a meme coin, so you're probably wondering why we're here. But been on Base since 2023. Always interested in supporting all things that are happening on Base and getting exposure to our community about just all the cool stuff that people are building. And similar to what Zach said, huge fan of Fast and Furious, so it's like a no-brainer. Fast and Furious, as well as like Need for Speed back in the day. I was on a track to become a street racer. So my dog is going crazy, by the way. Sorry about that.
He's saying, thank you, Base God.
Yeah, I'm gonna go on mute now while he goes berserk at the doorbell.
Well, okay, Base Disciple, I will share a little bit of lore because we're getting super meta here, right? So Zach came into the Base community from one of my spaces. I came into the Base community from the Thank You Base God community. That was actually my very first entry point. If you guys have heard my story, like that was my first entry point into the Base community. And I have to say the memes, for me, the memes have been the entry point. Like Doge was the first currency I ever got, right? The first crypto I ever got. And then TYBG was the first community I joined on Base. And I think it's funny because memes kind of like, I don't know, just give us something as a community to laugh about. Like I was hysterically laughing the first day I was in the TYBG community chat. And it just made me want to stick around. Like, I think it's just genuinely good people. It's a funny meme. And yeah, love TYBG. It really is like an OG culture project on Base.
Yeah, thank you. And I definitely appreciate that anecdote every time you share it. And fun fact, we have people in our community who have shaved their head bald for the meme.
Jesse did, yeah.
Jesse did. Rachel, I'm curious as to
Oh no, I can't be peer pressured.
It's all good. You're exempt.
I don't know. Have any other women in the community done this? I'm curious. I feel like I would have seen it or heard about it.
Statuette started the nuns community, and the nuns are exempt, so you're all good.
Okay, I'll talk to Statuette if that's a path she ever goes down one day. But yeah, I'd say TYBG. I'm just grateful for you guys, and I think it was the very first. You were the first person, Base Disciple, I talked to about wanting to do a Base show. We could probably dig up the archives, but I messaged you or messaged in our chat, and I was like, I really want to do a show called Let's Touch Base, and I would love to do this with TYBG. So that was like the very early days of like what on-chain media now is. So yeah, I really appreciate your inspiring me on my journey. So thank you. All right. So yeah, just to move forward on the agenda, I know we have a lot to go through, and I really want to highlight why this is such a big cultural moment. I mean, this goes beyond just the on-chain space. This is like global car culture, right? Enthusiasts. This is kind of opening doors to a new avenue, right, for car culture enthusiasts to come on chain, to have ownership of a rare collector asset. So Rex could definitely more articulately break this down than myself. So Rex, would love to hear from you why this is such a big, important moment.
Well, man, it's something we've been working towards for the last 2 years, and finally bringing together my vision for this project of how we're going to bring car culture on chain and really using RWA as the tip of the spear. So for those that may not be too familiar with our project, we are RWA forward, but we're not strictly RWA. We're building out a lot of other Web3 resources, tools, experiences for car culture, things that touch on social, touch on content, monetizing, bringing in creators and influencers into the base ecosystem, onto the base app, helping them to, bring their content, monetize it, and build their passion publicly with, the base community. So yeah, this is really the first step. Our token has been live, our ecosystem token Buster, which is inspired by Paul Walker's character from the Fast and Furious. That's been live for almost a year now. It's hard to remember because time flies in Web3.
10 crypto years to be exact.
Yeah, seriously. And then that was all really kind of getting everything set for this ecosystem to then launch our RWA platform. And the flagship product that we're rolling out is not just Paul Walker's personal Ferrari 360 Modena, which we'll show off here in just a little bit, but it's actually creating, our goal is to create the world's largest community-owned car collection. We want it to be something that is a destination for people to come, anybody who's into car culture, to come from far and wide to see this amazing collection. And when they're there, not only just sort of take some pictures and ooh and ah, but maybe, make the decision to become a co-owner themselves. So that's really what it comes down to, is fractional ownership of ultra rare investment grade collector cars. And that's our R-Spec collection. And then we're also going to be tokenizing cars in a variety of other ways in the coming months, which will, I guess we won't get too much into at the moment, because right now we're really focused on this launch of the RS1 Ferrari presale.
100%. And yeah, I know something I want to just mention is that you guys have been showing up on base for as long as I've been in the ecosystem, 2024. So several years, I have seen you guys always showing up on base. And, I also want to kind of dive in while we have a representative from the base team here, why you guys have chosen to make base your home and what that alignment has been like.
Mm-hmm. Well, I've been into crypto for a long time. Since I got into crypto in 2013. I got really heavily into it in 2016. And for me, coming from a background of UI UX development, I had always understood that user experience is the biggest hurdle to bring people on chain. And when I saw everything that Base was doing from the very beginning, I've been paying attention to Base from basically the moment they launched. I was like, I think they might be onto something here. And, just given the proximity to the Coinbase brand, its reputation, the fact that it's sort of a household name, even if you're not big into crypto, I can go to any car show and be like, have you heard of Coinbase? And 9 out of 10 people will say, yeah, of course. In fact, they probably have it on their phone, right? So we immediately saw that ability to tie what we're doing to that sort of ubiquitous recognition of Coinbase. And then when they dropped the Base app, I was like, oh yeah, this is exactly what I was hoping to see out of the Base team. And taking it a step further to make it easier than ever before to bring anybody on chain. And so we actually had in our code base set up for launching a native app on iOS and Android, and of course our web app. And as soon as I saw what was happening with the Base app, I was like, we're cutting the native apps. We're going to just be pushing everybody through the Base app. And so, yeah, we launched the Driven Vehicles mini app on the Base app. I think it was a week or two after On-Chain Summit. And
Wow.
Been using this time between then and now to get some feedback from the community, really kind of dial everything in for optimization for the Base app. And yeah, that's our objective, is to bring car culture on chain between Josh's connections and my connections in car culture, which honestly touches probably in the millions of people that we have access to, that, you know, using Base App as that front door to get into our ecosystem is really what makes the most sense for us.
I love it. And, you know, you mentioned also on our podcast recently, you said something similar as well. So I really feel like, Rex, your passion and the alignment with Base has just been so apparent. And you're absolutely right, right? If you look at the global car culture, like enthusiasts, you want to establish like the on-chain part of this with an established, reputable brand. So that makes total sense that you guys chose to make Base and Coinbase, the ecosystem, your home. I'm curious, Zach, from your perspective, kind of getting the TLDR here now of Driven, if you have any thoughts around, you know, kind of the alignment or their journey on Base.
Yeah, so I think that we're perfectly aligned. You know, Driven, Labo, and Base, just not only bringing people on chain, but bringing them on chain for a reason. And Driven Labo isn't necessarily just bringing people on chain. Y'all are bringing people that are interested in car culture, and you're giving them better utility to that and better access to the cars that they'd love to participate in. I mean, I think we can all attest that Paul Walker's vehicle is a legendary vehicle, but for Driven Labo, that's just one of many. I know that there's a lot more to come. And I think that the alignment with Base is just, it's not only that you're bringing people on chain, but you're giving them the tools that they need to want to stay on chain. You know, like coming on chain is fine, but Rex, even you mentioned you got into Web3 in 2013, but got really into Web3 in 2016. We want people to come to Base and stay. And if they're car enthusiasts, I think Driven Labo is one of the only reasons why they would stay, because they not only get to engage with this, but I mean, maybe they get to buy a share of their favorite vehicle in the future. Maybe they buy a share of a monster truck and then actually see it race. Like we have no idea what Driven Labo is going to be doing in the next few weeks to months. And I'm a little excited and or maybe scared to see what y'all do for ETH Denver. You know, if y'all pull up in a Bugatti, I definitely want to ride, but I think the alignment with Base is directly there. And Rex, Josh, I think y'all are crushing it.
Thank you. Yeah, we're actually going to be pulling up in the Ferrari, so it will be
Let's
featured at
go.
ETH
No
Denver.
way.
I have a bit to add to that.
ETH Denver? Are you going to
Sorry.
be at ETH Denver, Zach?
Yes, ma'am. I will be there.
Okay, so I think it's official, you guys. We're gonna get a ride in the Ferrari. Maybe we'll do some IRL, like some video content on site. And also, Rex, I don't know if we want to share like a little bit of alpha about how On-Chain Media is supporting the Ferrari at ETH Denver.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Before we do that, I really am curious what Josh wanted to say. I didn't want to, you know, shut him
You might
down.
want to show something. Yeah.
No, I was just going to encapsulate because, you know, coming from an outside view, I've been in the car business. I'm of the car community, but I also am I'm very aware of technology. I grew up with computers. You know, my first computer was a 286 through the whole journey of the internet growing and then really learning what cloud computing does with storage and bandwidth and what we can really do with applications. And watching that ride of the internet, it only makes sense that digital currencies are going to replace the plumbing of the current structure. And pardon the pun, but we're kind of where the rubber meets the road. We are using the digital assets in a practical application that add value outside of speculation. I love meme coin communities, and I love that it got everyone primed and ready for something like this. But it's only a matter of time before everything does this. And what makes me most excited is what the internet did to kick down the doors of distribution for independent artists. Base is allowing people to become communities self-funded through fractional ownership of whatever. And it's going to do much more like what public companies do than the distribution doors getting kicked down. So being a part of that is awesome. And thank you for everyone here, the Base team. It is one of the better onboarding experiences because at the end of the day, the UI, Alex, you're right. Like if you have to buy this and then Uniswap that and then do this and do that and do that, it gets confusing. And the average person is not going to do that. But if you can just put a credit card in, get some Base, buy some Buster, and you're on the road. Thank you guys for all the hard work to make that so easy.
Shout out to the Base team. Yeah, I mean, offering the infrastructure for projects like Driven Labo to thrive, to leverage the Base app. I just think it's been incredible to watch. And Zach, thank you for all of your hard work, for everything that you and the team do, and yeah, for showing up for today and supporting us and supporting Driven Labo.
Yeah, I mean, you know, to go back to the original, I don't think any of this would have been possible without you, Rachel. So thank you for joining in general. Guys, I think I'm going to see all of y'all in Denver, so I'm excited. It's going to be
Let's
my
go.
first time in any of Paul Walker's vehicles.
Okay, so just to catch everyone up to speed here, by the way, we have a new wave of guests coming in, but if we haven't broken Riverside yet, let's keep it going. If you guys want to hang out, we have the legendary Tammy Hammer here. We have Leslie Mota here today, you guys, and they're both exceptional women in our space, very media focused. And Tammy also has her roots in the automotive industry as well, so I thought she'd be a perfect guest for today. And they're just rock star women in the space, you guys. I've been cooking content with them. Leslie and I had a space earlier, and they just really inspire me, and I'm just excited to have them on today. And yeah, let's bring you guys in.
Thanks for having me. Hopefully you can hear me. Is my mic working? I got it
You
working
sound great.
finally. Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm such a car enthusiast at heart, so this is just amazing for me to be in here. And Paul Walker, I mean, damn. Like I am, and it's so funny. Anybody that knows me, I'm such a car nut. So this is just amazing for me. I wasn't that girl that played with like Barbies. I played with Matchbox cars growing up. So go figure. But thank you.
Well, Tammy, I'm super excited to have you here today. And I do want to pass it off next. Before we pass it to Leslie for an introduction, I know Base Disciple, TYBG does have to jump, you guys. So just want to get a quick, any final words from TYBG, from Base Disciple before he has to jump?
No, just want to say this is like one of the most interesting things, especially for a day like today in the market. Like I love.
I know, we're just showing up anyway, yeah.
Like let's just keep pushing the boundaries of what's possible on chain. But yeah, good luck to everybody. This is awesome. Have shared this around in our community as well, and it's just really cool to see what you guys are doing. So thank you for allowing us to take up a little bit of space here.
Oh, thank you. And like I said, Base Disciple, I always love to cook on shows and just I would love to create more content for the Thank You Base God community. And I would also love to see if there's any potential for collaborations with Driven Labo and TYBG. I know there's some like virtual things, games, like there's a lot of lore to unpack, and I feel like there's a lot of different potential opportunities for people to collaborate with Driven. So I'd love to continue that conversation as well.
Cool. Thank you guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Awesome. Thanks so much. Okay, and now without further ado, I want to pass it off to the legendary Leslie Mota. You guys, she is a UN speaker. She comes from a media background. She has her show Unscripted, and she is very passionate about storytelling in our space. We're definitely cut from the same cloth. I love Leslie, and so happy to have you here today.
Thank you, Rachel, for that beautiful introduction. Hi, Tammy Boo, all of the gentlemen here. Very excited for the stream and to learn more about what you guys are building outside. And maybe we can do a storytelling soon.
Absolutely. And fun fact, you guys, Leslie will also be at ETH Denver. Tammy, I don't know, will you actually be at ETH Denver?
I don't know yet. So we're still working that out. We would love to come maybe for a few days. So we shall see. I hope so.
Okay, we should talk about it. And I want to invite all of you here, if you're going, two things. Number one, I am organizing a creator dinner. So anybody that is a creator or wants to connect with more creators, I will be organizing a dinner. So would love to have any of you there that'd be interested in going. And then, yeah, I know there's a lot that the Driven team has planned. So Rex, I don't know if you want to dive into any of your ETH Denver plans or anything that you want to share.
Yeah, sure. So as I mentioned before, we are going to have Paul Walker's Ferrari on the floor inside of ETH Denver. So I'm really excited to be able to show it off and talk about the platform that we've built and like onboard people into the app. We're going to be doing some fun giveaways for people that come by and see us at the booth. Actually, Josh created a fun little interactive drag racing game so people can come up, kind of like how you go to an exhibitor hall and people have like the spin wheels or like different ways to win prizes. In our case, you can pick a car that drag races, and if your car wins, then you'll win like a higher level prize, or you can double down and go for a second race. And if you win 2 races in a row, you'll actually win a fractional share of the Ferrari. So, making it really fun and interactive for everybody that comes by to see us. and a few other things, some possible surprises, which I can't get into right now, but some things that we're working on. And then the other thing that we're doing too is because this car is going to be at a variety of events throughout the year, bringing it around to, promote the brand. We're actually in the process of onboarding sponsors, our first set of sponsors for the car. So kind of treating it like a race car. They always have the livery, the graphics with all the logos on it. Well, we're going to be doing the same thing to the Ferrari. And I have to thank you, Rachel, because On-Chain Media is one of the sponsors. So
We are
you'll see
sponsoring.
an On-Chain Media logo on the Ferrari.
I have to say that this space it continuously blows my mind. I never thought I would be sponsoring Paul Walker's Ferrari to be at ETH Denver, but here we are. And I do feel like it's important to show up and support other communities like Driven Labo, Rex. They have shown up for me, you guys, for years. These guys have been in the chat. They've been in my community. They've shown up for me so much that it just makes sense, right? We're very aligned. And I love that they're bridging the gap between real world assets and the on-chain space. So it's a natural fit, and it's just a great story to tell, right? And there's also the charitable aspect, Paul Walker's charities. And we've also supported that to some extent as well. But yeah, well, I think we should dive a little deeper into some of the lore here. But before we do, I just want to pass it back to Zach before he has to jump here. Zach, do you have any final thoughts or anything you want to share before we have to jump here?
Yeah, I think my final thoughts are just going to be check out Driven Labo, because with ETH Denver coming up, it seems like they've got a lot coming in. I think everyone should see this as the first of many cars, the first of many vehicles. We've all watched TV shows where they talk about legendary vehicles out there, and they're not only decentralizing this entire solution, but they're bringing people on chain through Base in a very interesting way. So make sure to check out Driven Labo and make sure to follow Rachel on chain. Guys, I'll see all of y'all at ETH Denver. Thank y'all for having me.
Yeah, Zach, and before you go, I do want to maybe hit you up in your DMs because we have something in mind that we'd like to do with Base for some cross promotion. Quick little side note. So the second car that we want to bring in to the collection is honestly like one of the biggest legends in JDM cars. It's a R34 Nissan Skyline GTR. It's a lot of words. GTR. And they made
I was going to look that up, but you lost me.
That's all right. They made a very famous version of this car in Bayside Blue. And so what I want to do is work with Base and do a Bayside Blue GTR that we can go and take to events and onboard people to both Base and the Driven Vehicles app right then and there.
Hey, I think that would be incredible. And, for all the listeners, he just made a BD partnership fully on a live stream. So Rex, slide into my DMs. I'll have them open on Twitter for you personally. But guys, I'll see all of y'all. Rachel, thank you for having me.
Thank you, Zach.
Thanks, Zach.
And yeah, we'll catch up later this week too. Yeah, that's incredible. I'm so happy we were able to get a representative from Base here today. You guys have been really building at the intersection of, your project and the Base ecosystem. But yeah, I don't know if there's anything. I do want to open this up to Leslie and Tammy. I feel like if you ladies have questions or anything that you genuinely want to know about the project, maybe we can open it up really quick.
Yeah, I just had a quick question because I was diving a little deeper into it since obviously being asked to come on here. With Paul Walker's legacy, I know that his brother Cody, I believe he's the CEO, right? And he's with the charities that he has. And I was looking at the charities. It's pretty amazing. And just kind of coming from that car enthusiast background, I think it's kind of cool to be part of, it's almost like a car club, I guess,
Yeah.
But tokenized. I think it's so cool. So I just had a question about, I know you do classic cars, but were you ever thinking to branch out maybe into the power sports Harley arena as well? Or are you keeping it just to auto?
Yeah, I think for the short term, we're going to be focusing on collector cars that are, I would say, like 1980s and newer. So like our generation's classics. Not our parents' generation's classics. Although, if we find a cool one and the community decides to bring it into the collection, we won't say no to it. But yeah, mostly focusing on JDM, so Japanese market cars and supercars, things like that. However, we are talking about, once we get everything, like our whole platform super dialed in, expanding to other asset classes and other niche types of communities that I think could function very much the same way. So I think there is definitely an opportunity with motorcycles, or I've spoken to people that collect airplanes, and they're like, "Oh, we could do that with airplanes." It's like, yeah, we could. There's a big community of people that are into like high-end watches, can do it for watch communities. So honestly, we can expand it to so many different industries and communities. Once we're ready to go look at some motorcycles, we'll be more than happy to pick your brain about that.
Oh
'Cause
yeah, for
I'm
sure.
a four-wheel guy. I'm not a two-wheel guy.
Yeah, well, I'm not as much into the two wheels as my husband is, but yeah, so maybe you'll branch out into the German arena a little bit at some point. I'm a big BMW enthusiast, so get any E30s up in there, I'll be all about that life.
Yes,
So.
I do love a good E30.
Oh, they're just that's my dream to have one of
Timeless.
those. So we'll see if we can find one day. But
All
thank
right.
you for answering that.
I love
Yeah.
it. And Tammy would love to continue the conversation around East Denver. If you can come out, you can actually see Paul Walker's Ferrari IRL that they're bringing to Denver. And I don't know if we want to tease maybe something we're showing today, Josh.
I'd be happy to. Let me first do this. One second.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
I think
can
he's gotta
pass
get
it
set
over
up.
to Leslie next while we're waiting for Josh, because we have a little surprise for you guys. So Leslie, I'm curious. I know this is your first kind of introduction here to Driven Labo, and I wanted to get like a range of different perspectives, questions, people who are at different levels with like kind of awareness of the project. So just at a first glance, what are some of your initial thoughts or questions you might have?
I have lots of questions, just from a kind of like a normie perspective, person that's just coming in, trying to understand how the technology works between bridging blockchain technology with real world assets. And in this case, the car culture. And there are a lot of people out there like Tammy that, love cars and trying to understand how it works. So now I'm understanding that you are doing fractional, correct? Like you're tokenizing a rare collection, real world assets, and then you are enabling fractional ownership and community driven access. So can you tell us a little bit more how that fractional ownership works for the cars on your platform?
Yeah, so we had to get kind of creative to make it so it's not just like, your average RWA, which is sort of a derivative of another asset, but actually coming up with a way that people can be legitimate co-owners in the car and be able to experience the car as a co-owner. So the way that it works is each car in this, particularly the RS collection, is owned by a Wyoming registered DAO LLC. And then when somebody is buying the token or trading or what have you, getting the token for that car, what they're actually doing is becoming partner in that DAO. And because that DAO has that asset on its balance sheet, just like if you have a company and that company owns a car, you are able to, you basically manage that car. It is part of the valuation of the company. And so that's the way that we're able to give this fractional ownership access to collector cars.
Got it. So say that I am invested in it, I got the token, whatnot. Am I able to like lease the car, borrow it? Like if it's going to go, like how does that work? Is it similar to like a
These are great
timeshare?
questions.
It's funny. This is
Yeah.
this is one of the most common
They are
questions
great.
that we get is this like a timeshare? And I'll say not exactly. And the reason why I say not exactly is because you will get to experience the car, but it's not like I'm just going to toss you the keys and then you get to, bring it back in a couple of days, because we're
Yeah.
talking about cars that are $250,000 or more. And a lot of people have shared ownership of that. So we don't want to like put everybody's investment at risk. So what we do is we are actually going to be setting up a facility in Austin, Texas, at the Circuit of the Americas racetrack. And so there will be events throughout the year where our community members can come down, see the car, and then we will have track days where like one of us or a professional driver will take the co-owners out on the track for hot laps. And if you come to, let's say, we're going to be featuring the car at a big motorsports festival called Slush. That also has the opportunity to take the car out on track, so you'll get the same type of experience there and really get the VIP treatment of, being a co-owner. Plus, being part of this DAO community, you have direct say in how we manage the car, things we decide to do with it. Say, for instance, if Universal comes to us and they're like, hey, we really want to feature this car in this movie, that can go to vote to our community, and that would generate revenue because they're going to effectively rent the car from us. And so the cars actually generate revenue through a variety of different strategies. And so the asset isn't just, you're getting access to the long-term price appreciation of a collector car, but that car generates revenue, which then goes back proportionally to all of the co-owners as well.
That is freaking awesome. Okay, last question, I promise.
I'm loving these questions. Yes.
Okay, so what's the story behind bringing Paul Walker's Ferrari on chain? Why that car specifically out of all of the freaking amazing, crazy cars that are out there?
Yeah, it was really kismet, as they say, because we built our brand kind of to honor Paul Walker before we even had a chance to get access to this car. And then it just worked out. I'll let actually Josh tell the story, because he's the one that managed to secure it for us. And yeah, take it away, Josh.
Oh, I'm excited to hear this.
So I have a business partner who used to play in the NFL, has a pretty good car taste that I've been working on. And in discussing working with this project and, seeing the overall vision, it just so happened that he had acquired this car from a Barrett-Jackson auction not too long ago. And so it kind of just became this perfect concert of working together, encapsulating the Paul Walker legacy into our Buster token. It's like you said, it's a moment of serendipity or synchronicity, really. It's just a happenstance of connecting the right dots with the right people. And I'll just add real quick is, I have a lot of people buying these type of cars as an asset class already. There's only so many places you can put money. And some of these JDM cars, if you buy them like a year before they're legal, you see a 30% gain on just buying it and sitting on it for a year. So this is already happening as an asset class. We're just making it official with tokenizing it. And then as we get further on down the road and some of these cars become more rare, earlier, Alex or Drex mentioned the Bayside Blue 34. Right now, they're about $100,000, but in 5-10 years, that's going to be $500,000 car. And so that's where the tokenized ownership comes in, is seeing the joint appreciation and the collective community experience. So yeah, that's how we got the Ferrari. And I'll just lead into this. It's kind of surreal because to have the car is one thing. You see the car, you kind of know he drove in it. But, this is his registration. This is the title. So you can see it says Paul Walker on there. Paul William Walker. He was the 5th, by the way. I don't know if no one knows that.
That's crazy.
4th. He was Paul William Walker the 4th. So what I'll do now is I'll just, if it's okay, kind of detach from this setup here and kind of go regular mode and see if I can.
Well, we have a treat for you guys today. I'm not going to spill the beans. I'll let Joshua get set up on his end. But yeah, we have a treat for everybody who's tuning in. And also, now's a good moment for all of you watching and tuning in. I haven't been glued to the comments, but I have seen a lot coming through when I check. If you all could take a moment to just retweet the stream, that would really mean a lot to us, so we can get more eyes on what Driven Labo is doing.
All right, guys, I made it. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, we're going to take a journey.
All right, you guys. Let me see my on-chain media community. Let's pull up. Oh, by the way, an unintended Oh, there it is.
That's
Oh,
kind of my
wow.
shop here, and then we'll go walk back here.
Rachel, can you make him larger on the screen?
Yep, I was thinking that. Let me go to the layout.
I was just gonna say,
Okay.
All
did
right,
I
I'm
see a
gonna cut over
BMW
here
in
and
that
turn the heat off
collection?
so we can make
I
the
think there
audio
is.
better. Give me one
Okay,
second.
I think whoever is speaking might go up on there.
All right, let me cut that heat and see if that makes a better sound. All right, so here's the reveal.
There it is.
Let me see if I can show you and see it. It's kind of hard to hold the computer.
Oh, I
So what's
thought you were on
interesting
your
about this
phone.
car-
That's impressive if you're holding your computer right now.
So if you look, I don't know if you guys can see, but this is Alcantara dash. Ferraris didn't come with an Alcantara dash. So that means Paul took the Ferrari seats out, redid the dash and the whole seats. So in the Ferrari world, there's a very pretentious group of owners. And when the pretentious group of owners see this car, it's 40,000 miles and it's kind of garbage to them. But to us and the rest of the world, it's something special. And so what it illustrates is he drove the car. He used it. He said, I'm just going to make this my car, and drove it. This has road miles. It has history in it. It's not a garage queen with 3,000 miles. And I think that is what gives it cool value.
Got more soul.
Some V12 act.
V8.
This is the Modena. This Ferrari here was actually named after the town where Ferrari is. This was the first Ferrari where they broke into the new design, if you will. The 458 after this is kind of good. Let's see if I can.
Yeah, this is definitely a first on a
Whoa.
stream, you guys. Lights on.
Uh-oh.
First time we have ever shown a Ferrari on a live stream. I think this is definitely a first. And yeah, if anybody, while Josh is getting the lights back on over there, if anybody has any questions,
I do. Can I ask a quick question?
Go for
So, when it comes to Ferrari, from what I've heard, they can be very particular about who owns their vehicles, if I'm not mistaken, unless I've heard that and it's not correct. But did you guys have to jump through hoops to get this car at all? I've
Yeah, I can
heard
answer that question. So
Yeah.
it's more a matter of who purchases cars new from Ferrari. So generally, when they release a new high-end model, they'll only reserve it for people that have bought 2 or 3 brand new Ferraris from them in the past. So if you're looking at getting into, you know, a 20-year-old used Ferrari from, you know, direct from another person, Ferrari's not going to really involve themselves in it. But yeah, if you want to get something from the dealership, they're very particular about who they sell to. Like, you can walk in there with a suitcase with $1 billion in it. They will not sell to you if you don't meet certain criteria.
That's what I've heard. So I was just curious if that was accurate or not. So good to know. That's a
Yeah.
cool car.
But one thing I will say is they're very litigious. If you were to wildly modify a Ferrari, you will get a cease and desist letter in the mail.
Wow.
And they will take you to court if you basically alter the car too much. So
heard that.
yeah, so we may see what happens when we, you know, throw the livery on it. We also do have plans to customize it a little bit of ourselves. We're going to do it in such a way that I describe as non-destructive editing. So it's basically anything we do to the car, we'll be able to undo. So we might change out the front and rear bumper to something a little more aggressive. We're going to put some different wheels on it, and then you know, we'll see if Ferrari ends up giving us any grief.
That's really cool. I appreciate the information. And you know, it's such a cool thing too with Paul Walker, because I think he was just just at his core, a car enthusiast. Like, I don't think he was into the flash and all of that. He just truly loved the vehicles.
Yes.
So I think that's what makes it even cooler. So, and you had me at taking laps in the car, man. I would be out on the track. I would be doing that for sure.
All right,
Hey,
we'll see you in
Rex,
Austin then.
I just had an idea. I mean, I'm sure you guys have some plans around this, but maybe doing like an opening event where we welcome the community in. Like, I would love to go out to Austin and just come celebrate IRL with the community.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. As soon as we get the shop set up, we're going to have a big party, bring in, anybody who's able to make it out from the community.
Yeah, that would be so exciting. Well, I know we've covered a lot of ground here today. We saw the Ferrari live, Paul Walker's Ferrari live here on the live stream. I know we didn't really get too in the weeds with the pre-sale information, so we should probably touch on functionally how people can get involved and own a founder's key.
Okay. Real quick, I just got a message from Josh. You can see he's no longer here. His power went out. So.
Oh, wow. Wow. The timing of that. That's crazy.
Yeah. So he'll probably join us back here in a little bit and maybe share the Ferrari a little bit more. But right now, what I can show is the updated app. And I will say that if you see Justin here typing away, we're trying to fix an issue with the KYC. So we had it set up with KYC on testnet. And now that we've moved everything over to production on mainnet, there's a little bit of an issue. So that's why we haven't officially launched just yet, but I think we're probably going to have it ready in a few minutes.
We're building in public though, which is it's pretty exciting because we got the dev side here. Also, if you guys see me plugging away, I'm getting the community engaged, trying to respond to as many comments as possible. So we truly are building here in public, and this is just such a big day for Driven. So yeah, very excited. I am going to share my screen, or Rex actually. There we go.
Beat you to it.
There we go.
All right. So yeah, we've got the newly updated Driven Vehicles app. So this is available on your browser at Driven Vehicles DRVN BHCLS.app, or you can also access it directly inside the base app in Farcaster. And so the way that the pre-sale works, in fact, I'll go to the Ferrari page right here. So it's you can see it's coming soon. It's about to launch. There are 3 stages that we're rolling out with each pre-sale. And in order to qualify for the 3 stages, you have to meet certain criteria. And the main way that we're doing it is through our Driven Founders Club keys. So because this is a really passion focused community, we don't want it to be super, let's say, speculative. Some people are going to come in and speculate on assets like any other Web3 project, but we're trying to make it so it's something that automotive enthusiasts want to make sure that they have first access to new cars when they go live on the platform. The people that show up in our community, the people that are contributing to what we're building. So we have our our Founders Club key collection, and the titanium key is what's required to get into the stage 1 pre-sale. That happens or takes place over the course of 7 days, or until that stage in the pre-sale sells out. So 5% of the total supply of the RS1 token for the Ferrari is available to the titanium key holders. The other way that you can qualify for stage 1 of the pre-sale is by holding 750,000 Buster, which honestly isn't that much, especially with the market being so down right now. You could probably pick that up for $70 or so. Or you can pick up a titanium key for 200. And the cool part about going with the Founders Club key is as a key holder, you get lifetime whitelist access to all pre-sales of every car that we launch on the platform. So it's the best way to get at the front of the line whenever a new asset is released. They also get access to the Founders Club, obviously, as you might be able to tell by the name, where they can be a contributing member of Driven Labo, helping us to advise us on certain things, be involved with the process. They will want to develop a maybe side event or a product of their own that fits into the ecosystem. The Founders Club key holders are going to get support from us to build out what they want to see and what they want to bring to the ecosystem. The other cool thing is when you mint a key, you get an instant airdrop of Buster. So when you mint the titanium key, you'll instantly get, where is it, 332,000 Buster. With the carbon key, it's $60, and you'll instantly get 150,000 Buster. And the steel key is just $20, and you'll get an instant airdrop of a little over 44,000 Buster. So you get roughly 20% of the mint fee back in Buster as soon as you mint. And yeah, there's a ton of other benefits that come along with being a key holder. So if you're interested in getting involved with any of the 3 stages of the pre-sale, then go to drivenvehicles.app, create an account, and you can mint your key. The other thing I'll mention too is in those 3 stages, Titanium Key has access to all 3. And stage 1, the token price for RS1 is at a 20% discount. So not only do you get front of line access, but you also get a discount on the price of the token before it is tradable. The stage 2 is a 10% discount, and both titanium and carbon key get access to that. Stage 3 is no discount, but it's open to any key holder, so steel, carbon, or titanium. So that's how you get involved with the pre-sales. Of course, once the pre-sale is complete and everybody has gotten their allocation of, in this case, RS1 tokens, then we will make the token publicly tradable, and it's off to the races, pun intended.
There we go. I love to see it. And yeah, just hats off to the team. Like you guys, I feel like have really thought about everything with this project. There's so much in this driven ecosystem to unpack that, I think throughout the stream, there'll be more things that come up, but I'm glad we got this down. You guys now know how to mint your Founders Club keys to be involved, right? And we do have some more guests joining here now, and I do want to, ask if anybody has any questions, any thoughts. Leslie, Tammy, we got Slava here now. Gil, I think I see Doji in the audience commenting too. So yeah, if anybody's got questions, feel free. I definitely want to open it up.
I don't have any more questions now, but I do want to go get in the car and race if that's possible in any way, shape, or form. And can I drive it too?
Yeah, that's something where we're going to have to talk to our insurance provider and see what's required. But I mean, we're definitely thinking about how we can give our co-owners the full experience of the car. And I think there will be an opportunity to drive it in controlled situations.
Love that.
I love it. Well, Leslie and Tammy, I'm so grateful that you ladies joined today. And Tammy, I know with your background, I know you have some involvement and crossover with the automotive industry. Do you have any thoughts or anything just from your journey in particular, or any cool opportunities you see here?
I was just going to say in closing, with us leaving, I love what you're doing. I love how you're preserving, Paul Walker's legacy and giving this back to people that are his fans or even car enthusiasts. I think it's almost like the next generation of a car club. And I'm all about the auto shows. I watch auto auctions, if that tells you anything. So I could totally nerd out on this. So
She was built for this, I feel like.
I think I'm built for this. Yeah, I'm one of those girls that loves anything in the automotive world. So I'm just really super excited for what you guys are doing, and I can't wait to see where this takes you. I can't wait to get more involved. I think it's wonderful what you're doing.
Well, thank you. Yeah, you got to come join our Discord server, join the community, and
I will have to
we'll
do
get you
that. I would
involved.
love to. I would love to. I can nerd out with you guys. I'm down.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I'd love to
Don't
race.
get me
Just
started on it.
as Leslie said, I have been to a drive school, so it is fun for me. Like I love doing that. So yeah, hey, I'm in. If I can drive it, I'm down. I'm down to
Awesome.
clown with anything I can get in and drive like that. That's cool.
Nice.
Let's go.
The other
Thanks,
thing I'll
guys.
mention too, which I think we touched on briefly, but you brought up, that legacy of Paul Walker is that both our Buster token and some of the fees from when the RS1 token are tradable. We take 10% of the trading fees, and that goes towards Paul Walker's charities. So we donate that to Reach Out Worldwide, which is the one that he personally started, which helps people affected by natural disasters. And also the Paul Walker Foundation, which was actually started by his daughter, Meadow Walker, which is more focused on ocean preservation. So really, trying to,
honor his
honor
legacy.
took the words right out of my mouth. Yeah.
Yeah.
Honor his legacy as much as we can.
He's
And I
amazing.
love the prioritization of impact too. Sorry, go ahead, Tammy.
No, you can go ahead. I was just going to say he was just an amazing giving human. And after the Haiti earthquakes, I think that was like 2010, if I'm not mistaken, when he started that. He was a good human. So I think it's great that this lives on and people are able to still contribute, and his legacy lives on. And even what you guys are doing, I think, is phenomenal. So keep up the great work, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's definitely very powerful, and the orientation to the mission of making an impact, putting good out into the world. I love that you guys. I think Rex, you said something. Some percentage goes back to Paul Walker's charities, right? From your project.
Yeah, 10%.
So that's insane. That's so cool that you guys have prioritized that. It's like it's built by design to prioritize impact. And this quote from Paul Walker here, I really love this. When you put good out there, it's amazing what can be accomplished. And I think that you guys at Driven are doing that and really honoring that legacy. So
Yep, doing what we can.
awesome. Well, Leslie and Tammy, you guys are more than welcome to hang out. We got some new guests coming in. I know this is a very ambitious live stream today with 14 guests. So yeah, you ladies are more than welcome to hang out if you want to. We
can make
Gil and
room.
Slava here.
Yeah, we can make room so other people can be on here for you. So unless Leslie wants to stay, but yeah, thank you for having us. I really appreciate you having me and including me. So if you wanted a car enthusiast, you got her right here. So I'm excited to see where this
Absolutely.
goes.
Well, I'm bummed we weren't able to show you the BMW from Rev Hard Motors. If I remember correctly, it's an Alpina 3 Series. So
Okay.
a relatively rare. There's a performance model that was available in Japan and Europe called an
Oh,
Alpina.
wow.
I'm
Okay,
looking
yeah,
this up really quick. I
what'd
don't know
you
if we
say?
can
So
find it.
are all these cars part of what you guys are building with DRVN?
So the cars that you saw at Josh's shop, he runs a dealership for collector cars. And so
Okay.
a lot of those are just his inventory.
Okay.
But also, given his history and being able to acquire really rare cars, that just makes it easy and a great partnership to be able to access really whatever we set our hearts out to find.
So he can find my E30.
Oh, 100%.
I love it.
I love it. That's amazing. And yeah, Tammy, I'm sure there's definitely more opportunities for content, for crossovers. We will be doing more live streams, you guys. By the way, every week we have our Under the Hood live stream happening where we dive deeper, literally going under the hood and diving deeper into the project. So would love to have all of you, join and participate at some point in the future. So really grateful for you ladies joining. Leslie, this is our second show today together. We've just been cooking today nonstop, and super grateful that you pulled up today.
Busy. Thank you for having me today, guys. It was such a pleasure to get to know you, learn more about the project. I did read up on it, but I just had some questions and, just interesting. And I'm excited to dig a little deeper and see where you guys go with all this.
Yeah, thanks for coming by. I really appreciate it. And it was great to meet you.
It was a pleasure to meet you guys. Have a good day. Bye, Rachel. See
Awesome.
you
Thank
next
you,
time.
ladies.
Leslie
Good
Boo.
morning.
Bye, guys. Pleasure to meet you
Bye.
guys. Take care.
Okay. So yeah, we got some new guests here. Sorry, you guys, this is a very unconventional live stream. It's we definitely were dreaming big with this one. We have a lot of guests. So we have Gil from Per Labs now and Slava here with us. So yeah, would love to hear some introductions from you guys, and yeah, happy to have you here.
Yeah, absolutely. Really happy to be here. Really excited to see kind of the platform go live. Rex, we've hung out across different kind of base events. Justin, we're cooking a lot on the side here. I don't know if we should be dropping any alpha. And Rachel, pleasure as always to be on. But yeah, really excited to kind of see what's cooking. Over at Pearl Labs, we're bringing brands and IPs on chain. We have a bunch of physical and digital product lines that we are basically kind of using Mr. Miggles as customer zero to basically help to bring these folks on chain. What this means is basically like when we talk about like physical and digital products, ultimately like as a brand or IP, they're always looking for ways to kind of increase the distribution channels, bring on new fans, new users. And yeah, we're cooking a lot in terms of like we're building essentially a community platform to basically make a central location a more brand safe way for folks to interact on chain. And because like when it comes down to it, I think we see a lot of times when we're talking about kind of like bringing folks on chain, like ultimately like it means that people do kind of get burned when it comes to like, oh, I invested in this and I lost money. So when you're talking about bringing brands on chain, you have to do it in a way that is brand safe, where they're not, they don't fear that their fans, their users are going to lose money in the process. So I'm not going to say too much because we are kind of like in the next week or so, we're going to be announcing some stuff. But ultimately, like we're doing it in a way where folks don't need to change their user behavior. Ultimately, they just need to interact with something that is familiar to them. And we're going to be driving revenue on chain by doing so. So actually, we're cooking up some fun stuff with Justin around this. So there's going to be a lot more that's going to be kind of coming out. But ultimately, like, you know, we started with Mr. Miggles as customer zero. We're actually licensing Mr. Miggles directly from Coinbase, and we're experimenting kind of behind the scenes around fixing a lot of the issues that we've seen and we've experienced firsthand with interacting on chain and trying to bring brands and IPs on chain. So we're just really excited. One, to tap into kind of like what you're doing at Driven Labo. I think there's a lot of opportunity, especially kind of like with your focus around bringing real world assets on chain. Like this is kind of the direction we're going, where we're building, for lack of a better term, real shit that taps into the real world and it kind of enhances it with blockchain tech. Because when it comes down to it, it like shouldn't matter that there's blockchain anything under the hood. It's like I don't load up an app on my phone and go, oh, this is JavaScript or whatever. It's like all that matters is that it's a great user experience and that you leverage blockchain to kind of provide additional ways to kind of like to do things that you can't just do in the real world. So yeah, super excited to kind of see how this Driven Labo evolves, and love to support it any way we can.
Yeah, I really appreciate you coming through, and I've been a big fan of the Miggles project for a long time. As I told you when we first met back at ETH Denver, I was a big holder early on, and I love seeing the arc that you guys are taking towards, like you said, bringing real shit on chain. A lot of synergy there, and we've also been talking a little bit over the last couple of months about some potential collaborations between Miggles and Driven. And I've dropped a little bit of alpha before, but I'll say that we have some gaming, a whole gaming side that's coming out in the next few months with an ecosystem of interconnected games. And one of the things we really want to do is partner with meme coin communities that have like an iconic character and great community, very engaged, involved people, and then be able to allow them to play that meme coin mascot as the avatar in our games. So yeah, getting Miggles into the game so you can race or tune cars as the Miggles cat is something that we've been talking about. So hopefully, Gil, you don't mind me dropping a little bit of that alpha, at least
No, not at
the
all.
intention we're working towards.
And I think that's kind of the direction that things are going and need to go. Like when we talk about, meme coins or even utility projects, it's all about building a brand around that. And, for a meme coin, it can't just purely be a meme anymore. Like ultimately we are building Web3 native brands, whether it's a brand as like an IP that you're building and trying to kind of pudgify and kind of like bridge the gap into the real world, or you're building out a project where you're building that brand. A lot of it is also focused around your own personal brand, building in public, things like that. But ultimately, like as we move into this age of AI, like people need that human connection. So I think like kind of the like combination of IP and utility is the direction we're going. And so like you're Rex, like you're nailing that on the head. Like you're doing that with Driven Labo, and I'm super excited to see it evolve.
Thanks. Yeah, that's something I've been saying for a long time. When AI comes and takes all of the blue collar and white collar jobs, rather, the thing that AI can never replace is human to human connection. It's communities, and there's going to be huge opportunity for people to build communities and have that be a great business model. So that's where we're trying to bridge that digital and physical world. So you can have your online on-chain community, but also have really close, tight-knit communities in real life, centered around shared passions.
100%. And just in like what we're building, which we're not dropping any alpha on yet, I definitely see Rex and Driven Labo like having their own page on there.
Yeah, it's something we need to talk about. I've gotten the TLDR from Justin, but I think we'll have to dig deeper into that.
I feel like we're getting a lot of alpha here today, you guys. I'm seeing folks in the chats here. Just I see. Shout out to AJ. I see Base Junkie out there. By the way, Base Junkie, hop up whenever you want, man. He's got the link to join us. Elixir. We haven't broken Riverside yet, so I'm ambitious or optimistic rather that we can get more folks up here. So, but yeah, love to hear that you guys are collaborating with different meme coin communities on Base, and we also just had TYBG, which said thank you, Base God. I would love to see kind of the growth of cross collaborations and supporting other communities like Mr. Miggles, Per Labs, TYBG. We also have Slava here too, and you guys, I haven't caught up with Slava in a hot minute, so like I need the scoop on like what's up with Slava, what's going on?
How you guys doing? Good to be here. Hello, everyone. Thank you for having me, Rachel. Nothing much really, just digital.
Face like that, like on a live stream, like I don't know the filter you have.
Yeah, it's my digital makeup, if you will.
Wow.
I guess you usually see me in real life, so you get to see my face. Rex usually sees me like this, and I think most people on the interwebs.
Wow,
see
I
me
feel
in
like
this
I'm
fashion,
part of like
so.
an exclusive club now, like people
guess
that
so.
know what Slava's face looks like.
Well, I met him in Meet Space, so I do know what he looks like.
Yeah, and we met at Summit. So once I saw Rex with his drift card there, I think I wanted to become a part of Driven Labs and Buster right away. So I think that's when we met. That's when I became passionate about Driven Labo and Buster as a community. We got to talking about cars and wrenching a little bit. I do like hardware more than software, and it kind of translates to the car as well. Like I like things with bolts and stuff. So we really kicked it off, and I enjoy the technology of what we're doing here in a decentralized way. So I think passionate communities are empowered with these kind of tools, and like the interoperability now doesn't really mean you need to be a maxi on one chain to really benefit from blockchain in general. So I think it's a perfect time to get involved in kind of real life assets on chain. We've been trying to do it for a long time. We've been talking about it since the NFT boom in like 2019, and it's 7 years later. So I think we finally have the rails, and it's awesome to see it finally come into fruition. I enjoy sim racing and everything and anything that has to do with car culture. So I'm really happy to see it come on chain. I've been looking for like a car culture project on chain for a long time. So I'm happy to have found my home with Rex and with Gary. So Justin's been helping out awesomely as well. And we always run into base fam wherever we go, and we're always growing. So it's been a great journey so far. I think I made the right decision.
Yeah, and if you are a viewer and you join the Labo Discord community, you'll probably see Slava and I geeking out on F1 quite often. So
Yeah.
we're both huge F1 fans, and so especially when the season gets started again, there's gonna be a lot of chatter around the F1 season, and
Yeah,
of course doing
we're
some sim
about
racing too.
we're
By
about
the
a
way, I'm
month
dropping the
away.
Discord link for our YouTube viewers and our X viewers. That will be in both of those chats for you guys.
Thank you.
Nice. Yeah, if you guys are F1 fans, please join us. We have like brackets like where you can put in your predictions for who you think is going to win the race, like pole position, fastest lap, who's going to be first, second, third. And I really like the 10th place because it's kind of like a random
Wild card.
choice, which is fun. Yeah, it's like a wild card. And it doesn't cost anything. It's free and makes it more fun to watch. I think you can win Buster coins. Am I correct there, Rex?
Yeah, so it's multiple Discord communities that participate in that. So the winner wins $25 USDC from the bot creator. And if you win and you're in our community, you'll also get $25 in Buster. So that's up for grabs every single race.
Yeah, and it starts, I think, about a month from now. And it's really exciting because we'll have an extra team on the grid. So I don't know if you guys know, but usually it's 10 teams. Now we'll have 11. And there's 3 new manufacturers joining, which will be Ford. Ford's powering Red Bull. Audi's joining, and Cadillac. So really interesting. America's joining now. So it should be a fun year, to be honest. And they're going through regulation changes. So because of the regulation changes, everyone's kind of like on the same level. No one has I guess a foot above the other. So it's interesting to
It's
see.
gonna be really exciting for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
so we got lots of plans within our community and within some future features we're building for the app for F1 fans as well. So really trying to touch every aspect of car culture.
Yeah, that, and we're really trying to get into sim racing. So if you're sim racing on Assetto Corsa or anything else, join us on Discord. We're sim racing.
Yep.
That's exciting. I was telling Rex that my videographer, Adrian, has been looking for people to play and do multiplayer sim racing with. So I got to connect you guys. He's got like that like crazy whatever like rig set up. So yeah, I definitely got to connect you guys. There it is. Yep.
Yeah,
So,
I turned mine too, but
Yeah, I am curious to hear. I mean, so we have Gil from Per Labs, we have Slava here. I'm curious for what you guys are building, and you've articulated already like kind of why you're excited about Driven, but just to go a little bit deeper, like how do you view this community and these collaborations as being really valuable to the on-chain space as a whole?
yeah, I guess I've been working on base rooms. I'm sorry, I didn't tell you what I'm building at all.
Oh yes.
So,
So what's
yeah,
the
so
project again?
it's base rooms. It's a video chat app for us Web3 enthusiasts or people that are chronically online. We've been co-working in there and collaborating or co-creating. So if you have any questions, you're, I don't know, playing around with AI tools, or you're playing around with Base App or Farcaster, or you have I guess a Zora coin you want to show to us, feel free to join base rooms and connect with other people that are chronically online and trying to build on chain. We usually, co-build together. Justin will be in there sometimes vibe coding while I'm vibe coding too and explaining stuff about mini apps, and we'll bother Justin and he'll share his alpha with us, or he'll share docs. And Rex will usually be in there co-working as well. So if you're building on base and you want others to collaborate with, feel free to come through. Shout out to Jess and Doji. You guys are always in there as well. So
Shout out to
it's
Doji.
been growing actually, and I have a class that shows up now. So I hosted a space, and all of a sudden there was a Nigerian classroom that needed a space to use, and for some reason Google Meet wasn't always working for them. So it was like serendipitous that we met at the space, and now 3 times a week I have classrooms hosting coding classrooms. So if you're into CSS and HTML and you want to learn with others, Tuesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays they're hosting 2-hour classes in base rooms. So that's been my journey so
I
far.
am definitely
it's been pretty
interested
fun.
in that. Slavo, we got to jam and talk more. It's definitely been a minute since we've caught up. So yeah, we'd love to chat more about it.
Definitely.
And speaking of somebody here also who is building a really awesome project on base, we have Base Junkie here from Fireside, you guys, who just pulled up. Good to see you, Base Junkie. I don't know if you can hear us.
Hey, Junkie, can you hear us?
Looks like he's getting set up over there.
I think he still thinks he's backstage.
We see you.
We see you up here, Junkie.
Oh, okay. He said he's in the back room. He's in the front room.
You're in the front room, Junkie. I hope you can hear us. Junkie did join us in base rooms one time too, and I did catch him off guard just like this. It was pretty fun, actually. I won't mention exactly what he was doing, but hey, you're here.
I need to fix my my audio. Give me 1 second. I'll get my headphones. I just saw you waving, and I see the message like, oh yeah, you're in the front room. I'm like,
you're here.
What?
Yeah, that was a really great entrance. I love that. And yeah, I gotta poke a little fun. I had to meme this, you guys. So on our promo graphic leading up to the live stream, I created an updated graphic and put like Doji's name accidentally under Base Junkie. So we were joking. We're gonna call him Doji on the stream today. And speaking of Doji, would love Doji, if you're out there in the audience, would love to have you come up as well. We are getting into the final 30 minutes here of this 2-hour live stream. So definitely want to welcome everybody up. Elixir, anybody that we've invited, some of my surprise guests as well. So yeah, would love to have you all join us.
Yeah, and hopefully before we close this thing out, we can show the officially launched pre-sale. So I know Justin's working away over there trying to fix this last minute bug that we ran into. So I appreciate everybody who's, been hanging out, waiting for the official announcement. It is coming very soon, I promise you. But, this is the nature of building in public.
Yeah, I have a question while Junkie's getting set up. When is the actual auction of the Ferrari? What I'm assuming is like the keys go on sale, you purchase the keys, then you have access to the RS1 shares, you get the shares, and then after the auction, the shares appreciate.
Yeah, so it's I wouldn't necessarily classify it as an auction. It's a 3-stage pre-sale, and so the earlier you're able to get.
No, I meant the when do the shares appreciate? Like when are you auctioning off the actual Ferrari, not auctioning the RS1s? I'm sorry.
Okay. Yeah. So auction is something that's technically on the table for the community to propose and vote on.
Oh, okay.
So down the road, let's say 2 years down the road, we see that the value of the Ferrari has gone from its current value of $220,000 up to $500,000. Everybody could be like, I think it's time to take it to auction, and then we bring it to Barrett-Jackson or something like that. Of course, what we would do is, as soon as the community votes, and this will all happen on chain, trading is paused, and you're basically locked in with your allocation of tokens. And then if and when the car sells, then you get your ROI above and beyond the value of the. So you get like an exit event effectively. But between that time period, after the pre-sale's done, and over the course of the community owning or co-owning the car, the tokens will be traded on DEX. So there will be volume and hopefully price appreciation as more people want to become co-owners of the car.
And when you're saying voting, I'm assuming it's through like a DAO.
Correct.
Is anyone able to propose to the DAO, and is it just vehicle purchases and sales, or is it any kind of proposals, and like what does the DAO entail?
Mm-hmm. Very good question. So the way that it works is there's a threshold of how many RS1 tokens you need to hold to be considered a full shareholder. So that's 1 million tokens means that you own one full share, and that's the point where you have the ability to propose, submit proposals to the DAO. Anybody holding any amount of RS1 can vote, and then the types of proposals will be centered around mostly like managing the car and anything having to do with the monetization. So, like, let's say, for instance, I used the example before, a movie studio comes to us and wants to use the car in one of their movies. They're going to pay us $50,000 to rent the car for a month or two. That would go to the community to vote on, and that, of course, creates revenue for the community, so they get to determine whether or not that goes through. They'll also vote on things like how many miles we'll put on the car each year. So the car will be appraised probably quarterly, each car in this collection. And with that appraisal, we'll get an idea of how many miles we can put on the car without negatively affecting the resale value of it. And so the community can then determine, the acceptable number of mileage and potential impact on the value of the car. And yeah, just really focused on the management and monetization of the vehicle that they co-own.
That's huge. And I love, like, I had a show earlier and we were talking about some of our entry points into Web3. And for me, it was DAOs, right? And I feel like you guys really have baked those principles of decentralization and kind of like operating like a community run project, right? Like you're opening up decision-making, governance. Like I just feel like you guys really have thought of everything and really baked in some of the core principles of our space into your project.
Thanks.
So
Yeah, I think DAOs work really well when it's like a smaller community of people that have a shared focus. It can become really unruly when you have a massive DAO with millions of people that are trying to, steer the direction. But in this case, it's nested DAOs. So each car has its own DAO that, being a co-owner of that car, you become a member of, and you have a more focused objective with your co-owners of what you do as an organization.
And I think, Rachel, like to kind of answer your question earlier, that's actually what excites me most about the project, is that it is a more thought out way to build kind of these micro communities within a larger community that are all kind of focused around, there's similar passions around kind of like the car culture, which is a very powerful and growing kind of ecosystem. So kind of seeing technology powering that and having people that can all rally around, so many different things, and it's just growing. Like we talked about, spinning up games and things like that can tap into RWA assets and kind of like the way that people operate is they're collectors first, community, like they're collectors and community first, and then it's the investment side. So like that.
Yeah.
That isn't the core focus, but that is kind of there also. So everyone has kind of these aligned incentives, to make money together as well.
I love that. It's the incentive alignment piece. I mean, at the end of the day, I feel like this is something I talked to Callie about, right? Like building communities, building projects in crypto, you got to have some level of incentive alignment, right? To really keep people, because at the end of the day, this is financial technology at its core. So it's like, I think having those financial incentives and mechanisms built in is how you keep people engaged and incentivized and excited. So anyway, I'm very excited about what they're building. And for all of you here that'll be at ETH Denver, I'm so excited to see you all. And to be sponsoring the Ferrari being at ETH Denver, very excited about that as well. I do want to say a quick hello, you guys, by the way. We have Callie Crypto here from the On-Chain Media team. And now, I'm slacking, you guys. I got to get my On-Chain Media hat on here to match him. But Callie, thank you for rallying. You're muted. Thank you for rallying the community around Driven Labo. Like, I've seen so much incredible content coming out from the On-Chain Media creator program that we launched. So yeah, we'll be sharing some of those videos here before we wrap today. All right, Callie, are you able to speak? Okay. All right, we'll come back around to you. Just play with your audio source and get it connected to the mic. I also want to pass it off real quick to Base Junkie. Base Junkie, I know, you've obviously been in the trenches on Base for a long time. So I know you have your experience with Driven Labo, and just curious to hear holistically, like what your thoughts are and any takeaways from Driven.
Yep. So first of all, can you hear me now?
Yep.
Fantastic. I was actually in bed a little bit earlier. You know, it's raining outside. Little man didn't want to go down, so I was just like, I was lying in bed, and I was literally texting Rachel. I was texting you like, hey, you know what? I'm just gonna go to sleep because it's like 11:30 p.m. But then the conversation went on to the human connection, which is something that I really, really resonate with. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna get my hat on and go downstairs. And yeah, honestly, so with Driven Labo, I mean, I met Rex at On Chain Summit, and immediately, you know, I was like, okay, I like the cut of this guy's jib, and you know,
Wait, I've never heard that. The cut of his jib.
Yeah.
I've never heard that.
You've never heard that before?
No.
I like his style. Maybe it's the fellow snapback, and I was like, okay, well, this guy's got good taste. And then like rocking up with the car as well. This is like, you know, a real showstopper. And then just to hear that, you know, I mean, he's someone who walks the walk. You know, like anybody can whip up any project, like a vibe code project these days, but to actually bring your passion, and it just oozes from everything he's doing here, you know, to bring that passion and then, to bring two passions together and bring them like online and on chain, you know, I think it's very, it's a unique value proposition, and you know, he's the guy to do it with Iron Maiden and the other gentleman who was on the show earlier with all those cars. Man, that was a that was
And
a
of course,
studio flex.
Gary, wait, right here, that guy right there.
Yeah, I mean, wow, like, you know, I've had a bit of a glow up for my studio, but that guy,
Yeah, you have.
his studio's top.
I love it. I love to see everybody. By the way, several people here who have really started taking their journey as a creator more seriously, like you, Bass Junkie. I have to just, you know, tip my cap to you, man. Your studio looks amazing. What you've built with Fireside is amazing. And also Cali Crypto. I got to shout out my community manager. You know, I recently gave him a lavalier mic. He's like gotten really serious with his setup, and just really, Cali, proud of you for your creator journey as well. I don't know. Are you able to speak now? Darn, not able to hear you again. Well, we'll get the mic connected, and then we can continue the flowers there. And I also want to share. I was just looking through some, digging through some photos, going through the archives here to find this photo from On-Chain Summit, you guys, to show this beautiful car that Rex brought. This is me, Rex, and Rob from the On-Chain Summit crew, and yeah, this is really cool to see. They had the base logo on here, so I don't know if you have any takeaways. I know this was like 10 crypto years ago, but I don't know if you have any thoughts you want to share from the On-Chain Summit, Rex.
Yeah, it was such a great time. Met so many amazing people. Probably one of the best like opportunities to not only network but make new friends, and really kind of get deeper into the base ecosystem. And of course, you know, having my car parked out front certainly helped because it was a great conversation starter, and inevitably people wanted to go out and check it out throughout the day. A little backstory, I basically have built this car from the ground up. I got it. It was an abandoned drift car project that was half finished, had so many problems with it. And I basically tore it down to the chassis, rebuilt the motor, swapped in like a racing transmission. It's effectively as brand new of a 97 Nissan as you'll ever see on the road. And so it definitely turns heads and, you know, starts conversations.
Yeah, absolutely. It was just a beautiful sight to behold, sitting right outside of the Howard in San Francisco. Absolutely, just beautiful to see it there. And yeah, I think that, you know, Driven Labo has been a very core pillar. We talked about this earlier. We had Zach here from the base team. Driven Labo has been such a core pillar, you guys, in the base community. So I just feel grateful that everyone has pulled up here today. We're all supporting Driven on this very big moment for them. So yeah, I don't know. I know we're coming up on like the last 20 minutes here, 20, 30 minutes. So Rex, I'm going to kick it back over to you if you have anything you want to, that we haven't highlighted that you want to run through.
Let's see. I do want to highlight the pre-sale. I think we might have it ready to go, just waiting on confirmation from Justin on it. I was I was actually testing KYC while Base Junkie was talking. So apologies if it didn't look like I was paying attention to you, Junkie. I definitely was. I was just KYCing myself.
I love it. Awesome. Well,
I think it is good. I think it's ready. You want to give me a thumbs up, Justin? Are we ready to go? All right, go ahead and
we're
set
having
that
a
sucker
live moment here. If you're tuned in, please take a moment, if you haven't already, retweet this stream, you guys. Let's get more folks in here to share this moment. This is a big moment for the base community, for the global car culture community around the world. So please take a moment, if you haven't, share this out. And yeah, very excited.
Yeah, I just wanted to comment on something that Gil mentioned earlier with like, I think things like people make things. It was with the DAO situation, like onboarding, and how usually DAOs were a good way for people to onboard. And there are a lot of DAOs, but like most of the DAOs are just DAOs for the sake of being a DAO. Like this is actually fun. Like this is fun regardless of it being a DAO or not being a DAO. Like car culture is fun. Being buy a car, playing with cars, the sound of a car. I think that in itself is valuable and brings community. And Rex highlighting the fact that his car just being in front of the venue drew attention, because it's a real thing, right? It exists. It's not something that we're inventing in like our little bubble here, like we usually do. It's real, right? And I'm glad that Gil pointed that out. And I think that that's what kind of like helps build community around things that you're already passionate with, like, because things like games that we've tried in Web3 are like just games for the sake of being on Web3. They're not necessarily fun. So I'm glad that we're part of something that's real. It's fun. You know, it happens. I can't wait to touch the car and meet Rex in Texas. So looking forward to the CODA experience. Let's bring that to fruition next. And then we can race in reality and not just sim race.
Yeah, we've got some fun things planned for CODA. So anybody who's able to join the community and make it out there, we're going to have probably like monthly parties and give like a get-togethers. Like I said before, track days. They're actually building a second track right next to the original one. So more opportunities for us to get out on track, maybe teach some people how to drift in my car or something like that. And yeah, lots of amazing things to come. But
like
Gil,
it hasn't even started yet, and I already feel FOMO. Like I need to be in Austin, Texas.
well, we'll get you down there as soon as we're ready to open it up. You'll be one of our first guests.
I'm ready.
2 dojis.
Oh yeah, wait, we have another doji.
Doji 1 and Doji 2.
There's 2 dojis.
Doji. Listen, I had to meme it. Okay, you got to meme the mistakes in life, you guys. You know, I accidentally put Doji's name under Base Junkie's name, and we'll probably joke about this till the end of time now. So we got 2 dojis here today.
What's up, guys? What's up? How's it going? Oh my god, I hear like 5 voices right now. I gotta mute the stream.
All good. And by the way, if you're not speaking, let's go ahead and just mute our mics just to eliminate any crazy background noise for our dojis here today.
Yeah, guys, one doji's enough. When you get 2 dojis in the same room, it's a really bad mixture, I must say. But yeah, no, I'm really glad to be here. Very happy to support Driven Labo. I've met Driven Labo early in my adventure here on X, trying to learn about base, projects, people that are trying to build for like something like a real cause, and this is that project, right? They're bringing RWA on-chain, real-world assets, and what better way to do it than with, you know, vehicles? And I think that's awesome.
Yeah, and you got here just at the right time because we just went live with the pre-sale. So
right now, you guys,
anybody who qualifies for stage 1, that's titanium key holders or those that hold 750,000 buster or more, are qualified to get in now, and that's a 20% discount on the token price over when it is, you know, when our IDO comes. So definitely go, and you'll have to KYC. You got to obviously connect your wallet and show that you've got those assets in there. But really, the barrier to entry is very, very low. I think, you know, 750,000 buster is probably about $50. And I'd say the titanium key is the better way to go personally, because you get long-term, like lifetime benefits on it. But I see we've already gotten 1 buy. Obviously, it's only been live for like literally 2 minutes, and people are probably still going through their KYC, which takes like 3 minutes. So we'll probably see some more trickle in. But
how long is this first pre-sale open for?
First pre-sale, first stage is 7 days, and
Okay.
then
I have
second,
time.
yes, you got
I'm
it.
like, do I do it now while I'm here?
I know. I'm
Thank you.
thinking like, damn, I'm hosting this live stream. I need to get this pre-sale.
Yeah,
But I
will
literally
say-
started rushing. I was so excited. I was like, I need this right now.
I think the FOMO
Awesome.
is kicking in for all of us on this stream right now.
Yeah, but it's also, if it sells out before that 7 days, then we close it and we start stage 2. So stage 1 and stage 2 both are a 7-day time frame, and stage 3 is going to be open until the remainder of the pre-sale is sold. So either way, you got time.
Yeah, I know we have I don't know if we're ready to show the graphic we're working on, Rex. I don't know. Maybe we share that at a later time. I think it might still be in nascent stages, but we were working on something to like map out these phases. So I don't know if that's ready to share or not, Rex, or maybe we just share that later if we need some more iterations on it.
Oh yeah, the let's see here. It is this one. I could probably show it real quick.
Awesome.
That shows the stages.
Yeah, I think that might be cool. Like, I don't know, just to display it visually for anybody that might want to, I don't know, take a screenshot or just take note. And I do have the image up here. If it's easier for me to show it, I can.
Oh yeah, I was just trying to figure out how to pull it off of Telegram. So if you want to
I got you. I
I'll stop
saved
sharing
it.
my screen.
Okay, here we go. So yeah, I'll let Rex articulate the phases here, but shout out to our designer on On-Chain Media, Nicholas Sherrill with Atmos Studio for helping us with this one.
Sorry, I muted myself. But yeah, this shows the three stages: VIP pre-sale, which we're in right now. Next is stage 2, priority pre-sale, and stage 3 is general pre-sale. And then after that, we have a phase 4, which is where the DAO community comes together and votes on a few things of how we manage the IDO and maybe thinking about some of that early monetization through the token. And then once we've finalized that with the community of co-owners, it's live on DEX.
Awesome. And how
People
exciting.
are making accounts, so it seems like I can't log in right now. Shout out to Justin for making
Wow.
it happen. Sorry, Justin.
Justin, how are you feeling over there, man? We haven't heard from Justin for a while. He's Devin. He's been building in public, like on camera, live, and making this happen.
Yeah, he probably sees everyone trying to make accounts right now.
Yeah, put me on the spot, right?
We're gonna break something today, either Riverside or
okay.
I don't know. Something's breaking today, you guys.
Hey, that's all right. If you could break it, then you're over there pinging the shit out of it. You know, like a natural DDoS attack.
We're here.
But,
We're here breaking hearts.
Yeah, right. Yeah. No. No, I'm working on a few other things. I was just taking a look at. But yeah, I mean the KYC issue. It was through Did It. I thought it was something in my code, so almost 45 minutes wasted. But I added, I did one extra / on the callback URL on the API I created, and that's why I wasn't finding it. So. Fat
It's always
issues.
something simple. Always something
yeah,
simple like
yeah,
that. I got it.
yeah, dude. So.
But hey, you made it through, and I hopefully like learned from the experience. I don't know. And we made it. We did it here live today on the stream. That's a pretty huge accomplishment.
Yeah, I'm really excited. It's I'm probably gonna sleep really well tonight because I've been going nonstop for, weeks. But yeah, the last few nights have been, easily 1 a.m., 2 a.m., and then bright and early again back at it. So yeah, excited to have this thing finally live and the stage 1 underway.
Yeah, I can attest to that. I've seen them continuously plugging away, you guys. This team, I just have to give flowers to the work ethic and dedication that they've shown. Just really have thought of everything. And if you guys want to do a deeper dive, like I mentioned, we have our weekly live streams we're doing now under the hood. And I also just released our podcast episode yesterday. So might be a good moment to bring that up as well and share. So if you go to the On-Chain Media account, it is our pinned episode now. So you guys can check that out here. I'll share my screen really quick. And I tried to include all resources for you guys on this. So you can go through to each chapter to learn about Driven Labo, and then go through, expand on this, and you could see the episode on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube, and see where to subscribe to their newsletter, go to their website, become a Driven ambassador, and just I put every resource that we could think of here. So yeah, this is hopefully it will be a good resource for you guys.
Hey Rex, are you gonna have the Ferrari at ETH Denver this year?
Yeah, it's going to be
Amazing.
parked inside the venue, so we actually have a
Oh,
spot
hell yeah.
like right there on the floor, and yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
Sweet.
Can we have spots for like stickers or magnets on it or something, or you can't damage the car like that?
Yeah, no, actually, this is something that I mentioned before you joined the space, but we're actually selling sponsorships for the car, which is going to help us get out to multiple events throughout the year, because it's, as you might imagine, expensive to trailer a car, halfway across the country. And so, yeah, On-Chain Media is one of our first sponsors. We also have one of our community members who joined a few weeks back, who owns a performance shop in Wyoming. He's sponsoring and looking for more sponsors right now. So if you are watching this and you'd like to have your brand or your project be on the physical Ferrari and also an in-game playable version of the Ferrari, so an NFT where it will live forever on the blockchain with your logo on it, reach out to me and I can give you all the information about the sponsorship program.
What is the minimum for sponsors and stuff?
So there's a total of 14 spots. 12 are going to be just $1,000 per spot, and then there's going to be 2 title sponsors, which are going to be 1 ETH each. So actually a discount today on that.
That's amazing. By the way, I want to shout out some folks in our community. Shout out to Elixir. I don't know if Elixir is able to jump up. I know Elixir was listed as one of our speakers. So yeah, feel free if you want to come up. Also, shout out to the On-Chain Media team and community if any of you want to join us as well. I know Callie was trying to jump up, but we also have Dan the Man Hendrickson, who is a big Driven Labo fan, who is commenting, "Let me in." So I just dropped a link for him if we want to get a wild Dan up here as well. But I do want to open it up and just kind of open up like a roundtable discussion, and anything from the Driven team. Maybe we kick off with you guys. If there's anything we missed, anything you guys want to zoom in on before we wrap up here.
Well, I'm actually going to kick it over to Iron Maiden, aka Gary, over here, because we haven't heard from him in a little bit. So just want to give Gary a chance to speak and see if there's anything he wanted to talk about.
Yeah, so at the moment, just here engaging with the community as Rachel is.
Did he rug?
Uh-oh, he might have rugged.
We got Callie's
He
mic
engaged too
working,
hard.
and then Gary.
Oh no! Gary, come back, bro! Oh man,
He was cooking too hard.
Yeah, he was cooking. Well, you know what? While I'm here, let me just say thank you for getting me up here and being patient with me. I had the wrong setting on. Yeah, stupid little mistakes when we're live. But what's up, Doji, Rex, Justin, Rachel, Slava, Base? We got Gil and Gary. Come back, bro. But as somebody that's been, there he is. He's back. As somebody who's been a fan of the Fast and the Furious since the moment it came out, this is for me really close to my heart. To be able to see Paul Walker's Ferrari 360 Modena come on chain. For a lot of us, when he passed away, it was like losing Kobe, right? It was that same type of sentiment. And so I love to see it brought up on chain, with this going live today, and kind of bringing his whole, him as a person, bringing him back alive, being able to talk about Paul Walker and what he did for the car community, and now his brother, pushing that narrative too, and now Rex and the Driven Labo team also doing it too. So I'm a big fan of what you guys got going on. I've been a big fan, here to support as always. And yeah, we were cooking some content these last few days, and it was a lot of fun. I was in the TG with in the Telegram with Nick, with Stronghold, with like that Kitty, with Hove too, and we were having such an amazing time. And we also had the meme party, which is also so much fun.
Oh my God, there's so much. There's so much here. Yeah,
we've had a lot of fun. So you guys are doing a great job. Keep on doing it. But also just I always want to say, just have fun doing it and be present, because times go by so fast and you guys forget to look around and just appreciate and take pictures like I always do, guys. But I'll go ahead and give it to Gary. Gary, what up, fam?
Hey guys, yeah, I think Riverside might be crashing because they kicked me out. So
We
not
broke
only that,
Riverside. That's an accomplishment today, you guys. We had a very
and it looks
ambitious
like
live stream.
also, yeah, and it looks like Elixir's also in Riverside, but she doesn't know exactly what's happening on her end, so she can't really jump in. So I'll probably guide her how to like set it up. But in the meantime, yeah, engaging with the community. I see a lot of people being dropping their comments, wanting to drive the Ferrari. I'm wondering how many of you guys know how to drive in manual. So that's the one thing. Yeah, excited, man. We're making, yeah, yeah. I'm just excited, because we're not only making history here, but it's also once it's great to be here with On-Chain Media with everything you guys are also doing on your end. So shout out to you guys, the team. You guys are incredible, and also with the community. We invite you guys to join the Discord. I've been dropping the link on Discord, so you guys are welcome to join us and follow us. And I guess we can dive in more into depth if you have any questions there as well. We'll be dropping also. I'm not sure if we're going to be doing any sort of giveaway yet, but before we do that, I guess I just want to give the mic back to you guys, and shout out to everybody who's here as a speaker, to all the speakers who had joined us. Rachel, shout out to you. Callie, amazing. It was fun actually that day. We did the Telegram memes. That was really fun. And also here,
I feel
just
like we
being here
should
and
show
engaging with
those,
the
by
community.
the way.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'll get with that. I'll give the mic back to you guys.
Let's go. Shout out to Iron Maiden, to Gary. I just want to give him a little round of applause, you guys. This man has shown up nonstop. I've seen him on so many spaces, so many community shows, nonstop, waving the flag for Driven Labo and the base community. So thank you, Iron Maiden, for all of your hard work. And yeah, I want to open it up if anybody else has any other questions, comments, final thoughts. And then I do want to open this up to more of a party and show some of our memes, show some of our videos from the community. So yeah, just want to open it up before we do that.
Yeah, I had a question. So with the KYC, what's like the typical like turnaround time for that? Like a day? And that's a third party vendor as well, right?
Yeah, it's through Did It. If your quality of your image is good, it'll go right through. If it says that it's pending, then we actually need to just go in. We'll get like a notification to check it and make sure that it met the requirements. So is that, did you run into that issue?
No, I just wanted to get ready for it. So
Okay.
I'm probably just gonna make
Yeah.
sure I have a nice solid black background, right? So it's easy, no blur.
Yeah, so
anything
you'll
like
take
that.
a picture of your ID front and back, and then a selfie. I'd recommend not wearing a hat and good lighting, and it should go right through.
Bro, can I wear these glasses? But can I wear these glasses?
Wait,
You
he's
can
got
always
the
wear the glasses,
I got
except
the
for when you're
glasses.
KYCing.
I
Let's
gotta
go.
go find those now. Oh my God.
Let's
always
go,
keep mine
Rex.
handy.
Hell yeah.
All right, if there is a moment I can run and go grab mine, I would
Hey,
love
Rex.
to get
Do
a
it.
screenshot at the end of everybody.
Can you guys
If you
see
guys
this?
have yours.
I got my Driven Labo sticker up
Oh,
here
nice.
too. Heck yeah.
Wow.
On
Look
the
at
map.
that. And the On-Chain Summit really, I feel like Callie changed your trajectory, right? Like we first connected, we started jamming on On-Chain Media. He just showed up and was doing the work from day one. Like he was already on the team from the first moment we hung out in person. So just super grateful for you. And I love to see like the base community being a launch pad for creators and for people like yourself, Callie. So yeah, just grateful for you and thank you for all the support. Like you've really
Absolutely.
rallied everyone for this.
Closed mouths don't get fed. So if you guys are trying to build out there, you got to get out there and let your voice be heard. We all have a voice. We all have a spirit in us, that passion, that superpower, if you will. And mine, I think, is just being able to talk to anybody and everybody anywhere. So I love you guys. I really rock with each and every one of you guys and here to help any way I can in the TG. You know where I'm at.
Let's go. Yeah, and I'll also share the link for our On-Chain Media community if anybody wants to get involved and join us there. I think this might be a good segue now. We are at the end of the 2-hour live stream. So What do you guys think about opening up and showing some of the videos from the community, maybe some memes?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay,
go.
awesome. So we got a lot here. Callie, maybe you could drop the link for the on-chain media community so we can get folks in. Also, we have some other incredible folks that are trying to get up. Dan the Man Hendrickson, Elixir. So sorry, you guys. I hope that you're able to jump up at some point. But we might be breaking Riverside, honestly, today. So
I can make some room for Dan if you guys want to. I'll see you guys later.
it's totally up to you guys. If you want to hang out, you're more than welcome. But we could try like a little swap and see if that works.
Cheers,
Yeah.
everybody. Good to
Yeah.
see you
Labo,
all. Thanks for
let's
having
race
me.
later. We need to race.
Yeah.
I'm
I'll
gonna say-
jump on
I'm
with
gonna
you,
say-
Rex.
Rachel, are you
Good job,
getting
guys.
pictures? I hope you're getting pictures, girl.
We'll
Yeah.
definitely get a screenshot at the.
Here,
Actually,
let's take
get
a screenshot and then
before
we'll
you
go.
Take one
guys
now
jump
before you
off.
leave.
I don't have my glasses, so sorry, but
Don't.
all right, here we go.
Yeah, I couldn't find my glasses. I had to go looking. Can't find
Get
them.
ready, Slava. Get ready.
Hey.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Everyone watching, they're just watching us take the collective.
Hold on, I wasn't looking. Can we do one?
I wasn't
more?
ready.
Oh, come on.
right,
I wasn't ready.
Let me put on my
One
glasses
more,
too.
here we go.
Hold on, hold
All
on.
right, 3, 2, 1. Okay.
Oh, he's got his glasses
awesome.
on.
Yeah.
Man, I wish
all
I wish I had my glasses within reaching distance in another room. So
I got a bolt as well. I
Cheers,
got a lot,
everybody.
like another few hours more
Later,
dev work to
Justin.
crank out.
Yeah.
And I just need to focus. And I love hanging out with you guys, but having conversation in my ear and trying to focus on code is just
we feel
Impossible.
you're a trooper, man. The
Keep
fact that
killing
you
it,
were
bro.
able to do that and like launch live is very impressive. So go focus, man. Thank you, Justin, for being here. And if you're in the audience, just please, I want to give Justin a round of applause, you guys. Let's throw up some
Thank you.
emojis in the
Let's
chat
go.
for a building in public over here. Justin seriously is just such a legend, you guys. So yeah, grateful to have you here today, Justin.
later. Thank you, Rachel. Later, guys.
See
Bye,
you.
everybody.
Later, Gil, and also Base Junkie. I shot you a DM and Doji. Later, dude.
Peace,
Crypto
bro.
Cali. Later. Oh,
Later,
and,
guys.
Hang on, Gary. Gary,
also
right? Did I
out.
get it right? Yeah.
Gary.
Later, Gary.
Ace Junkie, thank you so much for being here
Very
today,
well.
man. I mean Doji, sorry.
There's you too. Yeah.
Everybody's
Anyway,
in.
We're all
Yeah.
Doji. I don't know if you guys
Alright,
have seen
peace
that
out, guys.
YouTube.
There you
Anyway,
go.
thank you guys for being here. Awesome. Well, we are gonna close out. Let's see if we can get more folks in here. Dan the Man, Nick, anybody that could jump in, Elixir. Feel free now. I think that let's see. Yeah, looks like they might be having some technical
Real quick,
difficulties,
Rex,
but-
what is your
Yeah.
favorite Fast and the Furious movie out of all of them? Which one?
Oh, the first one.
Okay,
By
the
far.
very first one. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's just it's a classic. And it's funny because I remember when I first watched it, because I, was super into cars, I kept scoffing at like all the things they got wrong. And I walked out of the movie both like, it's like, that was fun, but like who did they get as their, their automotive advisor? And then over the years, like that's actually one of the things I like about it is it's kind of campy and like, I don't know, is kind
Campy.
of
What do you
endearing.
mean campy? Like they're camping in their own spot?
Campy.
like it's
like
a comedic
cheesy.
style. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like it's a little bit
slapstick, yeah,
cheesy.
a little bit, yeah.
A little bit. A little
Mhm.
bit for sure. Yeah, there was no service department. I never seen anybody wrenching too much, but you know what I liked a lot too? I noticed when they were turning on the NOS and they're supposed to be going like super fast and you're like, yeah, they're only going like 80. They're
Yeah,
only going
and it's like
90.
the longest quarter mile of all time. It's like, how
Right?
does it take you 3 minutes to go down the quarter mile?
Oh my god. Great movie, bro. Mine is Tokyo Drift. I'm a big fan of Tokyo Drift. I love Paul Walker. Don't get me wrong, but Tokyo Drift, I don't know what it does for me. It's the whole China over there and drifting. That's super cool to me. Yeah.
Yeah, I think one day we should have a watch party. Definitely, I feel like that's
Yes.
I don't know, like or a movie night, like in Austin, Texas, at this new location. Like I think we definitely gotta. There's a lot we could do with the lore and the community.
cooking.
And speaking of the community, I do want to take a moment. I'm gonna go through. We have quite a few links here, you guys. I just want to show some of the on-chain media creators. I want to show off the work that they've done for Driven Labo, and we got to shout out Nick because this is Nick's like,
Hell yeah.
I feel like first time really like working, with us at the on-chain media creators, and he is creating content now. He's an official on-chain media creator, so very excited to showcase his work.
Yeah, his video was great that he put out.
Yeah, let me know too if you
I
guys can
agree.
hear this.
Quick question. What if
Sure can.
You can hear
Yep,
that? Okay.
Sure can.
All right, here we go. Shout out to Nick.
Shout out to Nick.
what if the car culture didn't belong to just the wealthy anymore? What if cars we grew up idolizing weren't locked behind glass, auctions, or $1 million price tags? Paul Walker's Ferrari 360 Modena is coming on chain. For the first time, ownership isn't exclusive. It's fractional. This is the challenge. Stop thinking like a spectator and start thinking like an owner. Real car, real history. Tokenized ownership on the blockchain. This is how car culture evolves, baby. Stage 1 of the RS1 presale drops Tuesday. Founders step up early. Everyone else watches later. So here's the question. Are you built to own culture or just consume it?
This was great.
Quick question.
Wow, really great work, Nick. I just want to give him a round of
Yeah,
applause.
good job, Nick. Yes.
Shouting him out in the chat right now. And Nick, you
That's
have a
my
link
boy.
if you want to jump in. I know you've been very excited about Driven Labo, so you're more than welcome to jump up. And then, okay, for our next special feature here today, shout out That One Kitty. That One Kitty created a video in the On-Chain Media Creators Program. So yeah, let's go ahead and show this one next. And great write-up as well from That One Kitty. Really broke down everything as well.
Okay, this is huge. Paul Walker's Ferrari 360 Modena is officially coming on chain. For the first time ever, an iconic piece of automotive history is being brought to the blockchain. Not as a photo, not as hype, but as real ownership. Driven Labo is making it possible to fractionalize ownership of the Ferrari 360 Modena, meaning you don't just have to admire it, you can actually own a piece of it. To get early access, you need a Driven Labo NFT key. Minting the keys get you whitelisted before public access opens, putting you first in line to participate. This isn't just about NFTs, it's about preserving legacy, redefining ownership, and giving real fans a way to be part of something legendary. The Ferrari 360 Modena itself. We're incredibly excited for what's coming next. Follow Driven Labo and visit Driven Labo's website, drivenlabo.xyz.
Wow, shout out to Kitty. That was so good. And it really showcases another style of video. You know, she used her voice, but also created a fun video to pair with it. I thought that was really creative.
Yeah, I
Yeah, that
think
was
the
awesome.
the AI video on that was top notch.
Yeah, and I know like we have different, folks who might want to create in different styles, right? Some folks who might want to show their face, some people who might want to do more voice narration. So I think this is a cool style. If anybody is interested in creating content like this or getting on camera, definitely want to support you guys in the community that are looking to get involved and create content. So we have more to come, you guys. Now we have the legend himself. We have Cali Crypto. He's made several videos about this, I believe. I'm not sure actually. I have multiple links, but it might be one video. Let's see.
All right, this is big. Card culture just made the jump to the blockchain, and it's starting with a legend. Paul Walker's Ferrari 360 Modena is officially coming on chain. That's right, Paul Walker. And this is not a replica, not a poster, the real deal Holyfield. Let's go. For the first time ever, you don't just admire history, you can own a piece of it. Fractional ownership, real world asset on chain, baby. This is more than crypto. This is cars, legacy, culture meeting Web3. This is how we take automotive history and open the doors to everyone. Stage 1 of the RS1 presale goes live this Tuesday. If you have founders keys, you're gonna get early access. Spectators, stay on the sideline. Car culture isn't leaving anyone behind anymore. We're putting it on the blockchain. Will you be on the starting grid or watching from the stands? For more information, follow Driven Labo on X, DRVN, LABO, or go to their website, drivenlabo.xyz. Thanks for watching. Deuces.
Amazing.
Nice.
Shout out to Callie.
Thank you. I had a lot of fun doing it, guys. Content creation is just a part of me, what I love to do, man. And yeah, I had a lot of fun doing this one for sure.
Thank you,
And
Callie.
it was it really hit all of the high notes, so to speak. You know, really like captured what we're doing, what we're we've been working towards in this moment right now.
It's a real deal Holyfield, baby.
Yeah.
Callie,
And
absolutely loved your and love that you mentored the other folks in the community too. Like you said, he was in our Telegram voice chat, like, you know, walking people through how to use, like, you know, different video editing software. So thank you, Callie, for helping the community there.
Absolutely. That's what I'm there for.
Sorry, I heard someone else starting to say something, but I didn't see who it was.
Yeah, I was gonna give a shout out to everybody who created these videos. Really good stuff. I mean, as you mentioned, you know, that one kitty, great. I actually enjoyed that. I guess what would you call it? A trading card where the Ferrari for that moment. That looked really cool. Really loved it. But on that note, I actually wanted to mention that we are over 1K. So I don't know if we have a soundboard.
Wah, wah.
Awesome.
Okay.
Guys.
That's awesome.
Excellent.
Yeah. Over 1,000 people tuned in live today to hear this story. And I know that number is going to go up too as more folks watch the stream afterwards. And I think that's a testament, like, even though the markets are where they're at, people are still showing up for this moment. And that's just really refreshing because I've seen this team really grind and put so much work in. And now us alongside of them grinding as well. So just having you guys show up really means the world to us. And yeah, I feel like there's a lot of other content too. Like, I know I made a video. I recently released a podcast. We have memes. So I don't know if we have any links that are easily accessible, Callie. Maybe I'll just show my meme because I don't know where my short form video is. But yeah, I don't often make memes, you guys. But I tried my hand here. Money
Let's
can't buy
go.
happiness, but it can buy you a Ferrari. And have you ever seen anyone sad in a Ferrari? So
Never.
that was
That is a
that was
fact.
Right?
that was my shot at a meme there, you guys.
That's great. I love it. I love it because nobody
Doji.
is ever sad.
I just saw you dropped that reaction test game that you made in the chat. So fun little thing that Doji's created. He's been vibe coding for some little experiences for us. So
Okay,
go
we
check
need
it
to
out.
check this out now.
Yeah, this
All right.
when I early like met Driven Labo, I met Rex and Gary here. You know, I thought of a way like maybe you can gamify this, right? And I kind of came up with a cool idea. It's a fun little game.
I'm going to show this really quick because I have the link. I don't know what I'm doing on this game. This is my first time opening this.
Don't
Okay.
crash.
I'm going to
So-
crash.
So
Go.
the idea is it's like at the F1 reaction test. So when the race starts, the way it works is everybody lines up on the grid, and then you have 5 lights that light up, and then at a randomized time they go out, and the second that the lights go out, you have to stomp on the pedal, or that's what they do. In this case, you press the press pedal button. So
Okay.
it'll time how quick your reaction is. And you can see there on the right side, F1 champions.
Rachel
there.
is nervous
I'm
right
like,
now.
I'm going to crash.
Put on your seatbelt.
Okay, I need someone qualified to take the wheel. Can
Come on,
somebody,
you can do it,
share-
Rachel.
All right, okay. I've never, full disclaimer, never played this game. Let's see how this goes.
Just remember, when the lights go out, all 5 of them are gonna light up. When they go out, that's when you press the pedal.
And Rex, where
Okay.
could people go and do this themselves for all our audience members?
I'm going to drop the link for everybody.
Awesome.
Yeah, and we're actually working on building a version of this game directly into the app. So I talked a little bit before about the arcade section that's going to be launched relatively soon inside the Driven Vehicles app. So this game is going to actually be in there.
That's awesome. I love, again, I keep saying it, but you guys really have thought of everything. There's like so many layers to this project. Like also, I have to say, like, even if you're not somebody who's deep into car culture, it's still fun. There's gamification, there's a fun community, and it's just good people behind this. So I feel like this is really for everyone, you know, like basis for everyone. I think Driven Labo is for everyone too. And let's see if this game is for me and if I can do this, you guys. So I'm gonna start the race and let's see how this goes. So
Let's go, boss. Let's go.
and then I press the pedal. Okay.
Okay, ready?
Make me proud. Make all proud.
What'd you get? Did you do
I think
it?
she got a false start right there.
Who else should be doing this? Okay.
All right, I think just press the
Yeah,
pedal.
you're gonna
Okay.
have to have to
Oh,
reload.
Yeah,
Yeah.
try and reload.
Reload.
You got a little too
Let's
ahead
try.
of
I'm gonna
yourself
try
there.
one more. I'm gonna give it one more try here. So start race.
Oh, she's on the top.
Boom. False start. Okay, lights to go out. Wait for. Okay.
Yeah, you did it right before the lights went out.
Okay.
You would have been penalized.
Fired.
All right, let's refresh. Third time's a charm.
This is the one.
Oh, got to be on the pedal button.
When they go out.
Yep.
Wait for lights out. Okay.
There you
Ooh,
go.
that's not bad. That's good.
Let's go.
All right, there we go.
So you're an average human.
Woo!
Let's go. But she is not average.
I wanna-
bro. Nothing about her is average.
Yeah, I think the sleep deprivation and yeah, just like we have been cooking on the Anchi Media side. So I feel like on a day where I've had more sleep and a little more coffee, maybe my score will go up. So we'll come back.
Wait, Gary, Rex, is there going to be like some prizes for a weekly on the leaderboards or something? What are we cooking up over there? What are we thinking?
Yeah, so we're still working on how exactly we're going to tokenize it, but I think that the way it's going to work is every week we're going to put a certain amount of Buster into that prize pool for the leaderboard.
Okay.
And then everybody gets maybe 2 free tries a day, but if you want to do more than 2, then you have to pay a little bit of Buster that goes into the pot so it continues to grow. And then the top 3 on the leaderboard split the pot. So that's what we're looking at.
I like that a lot. I like that because I'm a competitive person. So I'm in, bro. I'm in. Catch me there. You'll see my name, Cali Crypto.
All right.
Let's go. Awesome. Well, we are over 2 hours now, and shout out to the over 1,000 people who have tuned in to watch us live today. I see a lot of folks in the comments. Fix It Phil, Nick West. Shout out to Nick West, Tammy Hammer, everybody who's been a guest today, too, speakers on this show. Just super grateful to everybody. Doji and Doji, thank you guys for the Dojis being here today. Yeah, I don't know, Rex, Iron Maiden, if you guys have anything else, like any direct like calls to action or I don't know, any final takeaways before we wrap up?
Yeah, call to action is, if you've been hanging out and you like what we're doing, please consider getting yourself a Founders Club key or picking up some Buster so you can get involved with the pre-sale. And just remember that it's the Titanium key or 750,000 Buster to get into stage 1, which we're currently in now and will be active for the next 7 days. So there's only 5% of the total supply of RS1 tokens available in this phase. So it is possible it will sell out in that first 7 days. We'll see. We're going to be pushing to make that happen. But yeah, we got so many fun things planned. As you can tell, some real passionate community members, and we'd love to have you in our community too, because we're not just here to meme. We do that too, but we're here to bring car culture on chain and have some amazing experiences that money just can't buy. We want to make this as big in the real world as it could be online as well. So
Let's
that's my
go.
call to action.
Wow. Well, really inspiring what you guys are building. And I feel honored that we get to build alongside you guys and support and tell this story, right? Because it's such an incredible story to tell. And, tying back to the piece of honoring the legacy of Paul Walker, supporting his charities, like it feels good when we're not just like, I think you said this in our podcast, Rex, but not just doing things for ourselves, but giving back when we can, right? So I just love that you guys have built the project in that way by design. So, yeah, just super honored. And this has been a great stream, you guys. I feel like with where the market's at, we have over 1,000 human beings who have like come here today and have been curious to learn more. So that to me, it's a win. And we did it live. Everything was started live here today. So yeah, just I'm over the moon and yeah, grateful for all of you guys here.
Yeah, thanks for putting this together, Rachel. And it may be a red day, but today that's a good thing because it's Ferrari red.
Ferrari
Let's go.
red.
Yeah.
I love it. Well, yeah, for everybody tuning in again, thank you to our viewers, our listeners. Tammy says in the audience, she loves what you guys are building. Yeah, just thank you everyone, the community, the memers, and also we have an ongoing giveaway as well. So like if you share the podcast, we shared about this in the podcast. If you share the podcast, I think Rex, we were saying for them to share why they're excited about Driven, or do you have something else that you're thinking?
I would say that's fine. Or also just, what it would mean to be a fractional owner of Paul Walker's Ferrari, I think would kind of touch on the feels as well. So yeah, any of those. And we'll be actually doing quite a few giveaways of Founders Club keys over the next few weeks. So if you haven't gotten yours yet, I mean, probably wouldn't wait, but you can always earn one or win one. There'll be lots of opportunities to do that.
I think, spoiler alert, anybody that made a video for Driven Labo so far, I want to give you guys something. Like, just spoiler
Let's
alert.
go.
I want everybody to be incentivized. Like I know how long it takes to edit those short form videos. So every single person that took time out of their day, like, you could be doing anything, anywhere with your life, and you chose to show up and make that. So yeah, I would like to incentivize everybody that showed up and did that. So, yeah, so a little spoiler there, but yeah, much love to everybody that's participated and who have been here. We could just go around and do closing thoughts now. Iron Maiden, Doji, Rex, Callie, if you guys have anything else.
Sure, I'll go first. I guess shout out to everyone who's here once again. This is all possible with, without you guys. The community is the most important thing. So I want to say thank you to everyone who's here. I want to say also give, a round of applause to On-Chain Media for everything you guys have done. Amazing, amazing stuff. So if you guys are not following On-Chain Media, make sure you guys follow them as well. Engage with their content and see what you guys can do with for whatever it is that if you're building or you're just a fan of, Web3 and all builders. Hey, On-Chain Media is backing all builders, especially here, those who are building in base. So I just want to give a personal shout out to all of you guys, to the whole team. So with that, also excited to have all of you here. It is a moment, a historic moment as well, because it is, I believe, it's just me, I think it is the first vehicle that's been fractionalized on chain. So I just want to give that out. So you guys, so we're all here at this moment, part of history of Web3. So with that, just give the mic back to you guys, and I guess I'll see you guys inside the Labo. So I'll be dropping the Discord link in the chat.
Let's go. We'll see you in the Labo. And Iron Maiden, thank you so much for the flowers. That really means so much to us. And yeah, like you said, we're backing builders, creators, community members. Callie will tell you this. If you're in our community, I want to see you win, whatever that means to you. And we go around, we have a weekly community call, and we ask all of you that show up, what is the top way we can support you? So I think that's something we don't ask enough in our space. And it really doesn't take a lot to, support an early stage creator, somebody who's just starting out, help them with their shows, amplification. We're doing educational sessions now, teaching people how to do video editing, proper AV, lighting, sound, the whole 9 yards. So anyway, I'm not going to nerd out too much on all that, but yeah, you're all welcome to join the On-Chain Media community.
Man, I don't even know what to say after that. You just took the words right from my mouth.
Callie, you want to tell people where they can go?
Yeah, come to the On-Chain Media Telegram. You can go to the On-Chain Media main page. Right there is the link for the Telegram. I've been putting all in the chat this whole stream, so you guys can find it there. You guys go to the Discord with the Driven Labo team as well and lock in with them. Rex, when we met last year, this was just something that you told me about, and it blew my mind then, and I'm blown away still now. Proud of both you guys, the whole team. So proud that I'm happy and blessed and grateful, humble that I get to be up here and hanging out with you guys during this live stream when you're going live with Paul Walker's Ferrari. Man, this is a dream come true, which I never even knew that it was possible. But here we are, right? The first car on chain that's fractional. This is a great day. This is a great day, no matter what the market is. I don't even care. I'm happy because I'm here today with you guys. So thank you so much for having me. Everybody else that's out there, tap in with all these legends up here. And I look forward to the next one, guys. Deuces.
All right. Thank you, Callie.
Thank you, Callie.
Really appreciate that.
All right. So we got Doji, and then I think Rex can take us home. All right, Doji.
Yeah, no, I'm just Callie keeping it real as usual. It's always a pleasure. Chill with you, talk with you, man. Always catch you in the spaces. But yeah, no, I'm just feel very lucky to get the opportunity to get a chance to meet you guys, right? It kind of happened out of nowhere. It wasn't conditioned in any way. I just kind of discovered the project, and it really is like a piece of history, right? You guys are bringing that vehicle on chain. It's Paul Walker's Ferrari. That was the first thing that drew me into this, and still to this moment, it's surreal because you guys are actually putting it on chain. You fractionalized it. It's absolutely awesome, and I feel lucky because I was just, some regular listener, joined the community, became a part of it, met you guys, and now we talk every so often, maybe once, twice a week. We hang out in base rooms. It's just so cool how community grows and kind of like starts to
Compound, yeah.
compound, revolve around these ideas and projects, and there's just so many amazing creatives behind it. So I'm happy to be here and happy to get an opportunity to speak on your live stream, Rachel. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Anytime, Doji, and yeah, would love to have you on future streams. Next time we'll not put your name under anyone else's on the graphic. But yeah, I'm happy we can laugh about it. And also, I feel like for this level of an ambitious live stream, right? This is the most people I've ever organized for one stream. So this is also history for On-Chain Media. This is the biggest live stream we've ever put together as far as speakers. So yeah, thank you all for being a part of this. And nothing broke too tremendously. I mean, unfortunately, we did have a couple people that couldn't make it up. So shout out to Dan the Man Hendrickson, Elixir. They were having some technical issues, but yeah, we can always bring them up on a future stream too. We're going to be doing them every week. So yeah, stay tuned for the promo for next week. And I think that's it for me, you guys. I've said a lot of words today, over 2 hours of talking. So I'm going to pass it over to Rex to take us home.
Yeah. Just again, want to say thanks to everybody who joined either in the audience or friends hanging out here. And I mean that word, I chose that specifically because y'all are friends, not just, community members or followers or any of these things. I genuinely refer to you as friends, and you can tell the tiredness is setting in because I can't even hardly speak.
We're all there together. Yes, I feel that. Right.
I love you, friend.
Love you too, bro.
Bro, I talk to you more than I do my real friends. Keep it real.
Yeah. I mean, all my friends are online at this point, it seems.
We are all real friends. We all show up
Seriously.
with each other. Like I mean, I talk to you guys all day, every day.
Yep, exactly. So, yeah, and as Doji said, that's the power of community. When you show up and you just are genuine, then you make those connections, and that's what we're really hoping to get out of this. Is it's cool that we're tokenizing a Ferrari and future cars and doing these things, but for me, the big thing that I'm focused on this year is community, building community in real life and my online community. Because there's no replacement for that human connection. So again, thank you guys, Rachel, Callie, Doji, Gary, for being friends. And if you're watching this, come join the fam in the Driven Labo or the Labo Discord community, and we'll add you to the friend group here before long.
I love to see it. Yeah, you all are welcome to join. And if you couldn't tell here today, it's a very genuine, just good group of people who will welcome you with open arms. So yeah, I'm curious to see who will get involved, who will jump in. And even for me, this is piquing my interest with just looking into the car communities, right? Like I'm in SoCal, Callie and I are in SoCal. And I feel like there is a big automotive car culture community here.
Huge.
So it's something now I'm thinking about, because it's not something I ever really ventured out to, but I feel like Driven Labo, and this is where I think it is for everyone, right? Even if you haven't been exposed really to car culture shows, I think Driven Labo is a good entry point to just help people appreciate car culture more and get more involved in your community, because it's something around the world. Also, Rex, we were talking about, sorry, we'll wrap up after this last final story. I just want to tell you guys, the best place to get locked out of your car is a car show, because I did this. This is one of my experiences. I did this. So I have my Tesla. I was in Berkeley. I accidentally, I went to this beautiful view in Berkeley, accidentally ended up at a car meetup, got locked out of my Tesla. And I'm telling you, that is the best place to get locked out of your, you'll have 10 car people around. Oh, okay, you're going to do this. You're going to call support. So anyway, it was so funny. So that's my, my car show, car meetup story so far.
Yeah.
So good people, it seemed like.
Yeah. Car people love to come to the rescue. So yeah, if you ever have an issue, especially at a car
if it's
show,
a pretty girl too, bro. Come on, let's keep it real.
If
I was
you
gonna
guys are
say
gonna
that, but I
break
was like,
down-
I don't want to be Yeah.
Be a girl.
If you're gonna break down or get locked out of your car, I'd
Be
say
a
a
girl.
car show. It's the best place. Anyway, I'm sorry, you guys. We've been cooking. I mean, we've been up having some late nights here. So I think we're gonna call it. I want everybody to get rest on the Driven team and on Chain Media team. So yeah, thank you everybody for tuning in today. We love you all. Thank you everybody in the community. Tammy, we love you, Tammy. Fix It Phil, that one Kitty, Dan. We love you guys. Seriously, thank you all for pulling up and supporting today.
Yep, 100%.
All right,
guys.
everyone. I think we're gonna drive this home.
Deuces.
So
Have a great night, everybody.
all right, everyone. Thanks so much. Oh, I got the glasses. All right, let's get one more photo. All right, 3, 2, 1. I love how everyone watching has watched us take 3 collective selfies. So that's great. Much love, everybody, and we'll see you on the next streams. We have other shows this week, but yeah, you guys will see on the timeline.
Yep. All right.
Bye,
See you then.
everybody.